hello, we're back to game. Okay, we're back. Hopefully we're gonna finish today.
I don't know if any living human being is waiting on the OXENFREE 2 waiting on
You were just
OXENFREE 2
talking about how no
category.
one cares, and then someone shows up and they're like,
And
I'm
then someone shows
interested.
up. That would definitely be like foot in my mouth, you know? It's really funny.
Okay, so we were stuck here. This is the part I remember because we wanted to do this before we went back in time. Yeah. To use his booster thing to take a picture of something.
Holy crap, we need to call Shelly back. I think we did that. Evelyn's asked to check in with her whenever we plan a transmitter. We did do that.
Yeah, 5 months, man. I was gone for an entire month too, so it definitely screwed up. Oh no, I'll have to close my model for a second. I did a stupid thing.
Hey,
well,
Shelly, I want to know more about parenting.
Hopefully you've been enjoying it, Mike. Hopefully we've been having a good time.
I mean, this is secondhand about someone who smelled like they were carved from gin, but still. So I guess parentage goes back like centuries, and a good few of them.
Oh, was it this?
There was this freak lightning storm once.
Yeah, but we said we didn't want to do that because we wanted to solve the puzzle first.
No, but I think this is part of the puzzle. I think that because the thing was that we had these like transmitters and they need codes, but there was no hints as to what the codes were. I think the codes are in the past, and then we come back to the present.
So, Mike, this model's technically not new, but this is my summer model. This is my outfit when it's hot.
Showed up in the sky. Like this, I don't know, shape.
You have both a one and a train?
Something opened in the sky and showed paradise.
That makes you special.
While the earth below it was an actual burning hell.
Yeah. I like making, I've got, what is it? I've got an outfit for springtime, which I think you've seen. I have an outfit for summer, which is this. And then I have one for fall/winter because there's nothing nice enough for me to distinguish the two. They don't have enough stuff.
Decided to form a group to recreate it. And thus, parentage was born, with ash on their tongues.
Define paradise. What did that look like?
Couldn't tell you. She didn't go.
Parentage was trying to recruit the Adler or something?
Is a group I need. I think we read that, but
I think we did, but it didn't register, I guess, last time. Maybe this is reloading like an older save.
Happy.
If I'm lurking,
she
Mike.
was there. I don't know. It was trippy. The old lady told me that for like years and years after, they tried to recreate that night. As best they could. So, no lightning, but plenty of fire. And plenty of bodies.
God, it's been so long I can barely remember what's happening.
Yeah, they forgot.
Some people didn't, catch them in the act. Or
I remember,
something?
what is it? Parentage. There used to be two factions, right? That's what she's talking about. One where they were older and they were actually into doing bad stuff, versus like the newer guys are just like hippies.
Which was like Planet Shine, I think, was the newer faction. Still not great because it's like cult nonsense, but better-ish.
No more ash. Over.
Well, I mean, you say that, but what about the old lady? Clearly, not everyone changed their minds.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know.
What's the name of our? We're Riley.
Plumbing is a mortal sin.
Maybe?
Is that the name of who we are?
Always gonna find one hanger-on, I guess. Seems colder out.
But their history, the corpses.
Lost to the ages.
Hello?
Well,
are you alive?
Except for one slurring grandmother in a backseat.
Oh, but I asked you a question.
Sorry, what was the question?
I'm getting a call.
I just asked what's the name of our character.
Oh, I thought I said maybe it was Riley, but I'm not,
If you said it, not audibly.
Andrew Rhines, postmaster, 1878 to 1903.
Yeah, it's Riley.
Oh, right, first postmaster for the town.
That's confirmed. That's not me hallucinating it.
1878. Wow. Kinda got some Teddy Roosevelt vibes. He looks more easygoing.
The only thing I'm concerned about is like if we progress it and then like, oh no, we
Tragedy.
should have been able to do this
12
right now,
lives
because you know
claimed
sometimes
in
when you
deadly
progress the
mine
story, I
shaft
think other places
collapse.
get locked off.
Latimer Mines no longer in operation. Garland mourns its
Sure. I
greatest
mean, I don't
enterprise
disagree, but at the
alongside
same
12
time, like, I
cherished
don't know.
sons. Ugh.
I don't know how much
1892.
effort I
I guess that's
necessarily
when
want
things started
to
to go downhill.
expend.
Yep.
See, 1892. I remember that. We were like 1892 and then it didn't do anything.
Correct. There you go.
It said the map was updated though.
I mean, sure. Tab? Yeah, it's tab. Because we should be over there. Yeah.
Oh, look, town opening 1878, mine collapse 1892. We have two.
Okay.
Maybe should we try the EMF 1 for the 18 whatever 70 something it is?
Whoa, did you see that?
Yeah, because that's how you open the tear.
No, I know, it just doesn't like it.
So we got some numbers here, or digits, I guess, on the dial.
Just, yeah. Careful. Etc.
They're both 18, right?
Yeah. Bon climbing. The next
yeah, see,
one
there's
was
only 2, but there's
92.
4. Big 92?
Because that was the second number we found, right?
I mean, yeah.
Or it was like a 8 or 9. And then
Well, there was 2 of them. One of them was 1878.
oh,
One of them
78.
was 1892. So I guess you want to try 1892, which I think is fair. That seems reasonable.
I mean, if you, I don't know if it'll do anything, even
God,
if we change it as.
These stupid goddamn gnats. God, I hate this state.
I see benches and some kind of weird flag with a pickaxe.
NWMA Garland chapter. Oh,
I'm
okay.
surprised there's
I
not
think I
more
guessed.
EMF boosters. Because if I had to take
No,
a wild guess, my
no,
assumption would be that the EMF boosters would manipulate that tear and allow you to pick where,
Miners because of the flag.
Alliance?
you know, where the tear
Northwestern
would
Mining
take you.
Alliance?
That would be my assumption.
I'm sure I read the name in 8th grade Oregon State history.
Oh, that's interesting.
This hall
But
now
the
stands
third
as a
one's
permanent
broken.
memorial to
That's
the
why we
12
were
brave
like,
souls who
I
lost
don't
their
know if there was
lives during
anything
the
else to do
collapse
with
of
this.
Latimer Mine Shaft A, dedicated by the families of the dead on this day of February 7th, 1892, forever in solidarity.
That was a moment, Zach, and you was actually like, I need to hurry up and friggin'.
Northwest Miners Association. Thank you, Mrs. Staley.
I think I said alliance.
Okay, we can acknowledge it.
This is the one Hank was talking about, the broken one.
Yeah, that's toast. But how? Maybe wildlife? I see shoe prints. Maybe not. But never say never, I guess.
Okay, so he said one's broken. I just don't remember if he said we could do something with that or not.
Well, I mean, if you look at this, it says Hank wants us to use his booster things to take a picture of something, maybe something living. That's what he said.
It's locked up tight. These chains aren't budging.
And we can't get through the mine either. Our options are dwindling.
Huh. I think the only thing left we can do is check out Hank's weird equipment. Maybe futzing with those might affect something? I don't know, I'm reaching.
No, that's as good an idea as any. Let us futz and find
Okay, so that's the thing. We've been doing that. So I'm a little. I feel like something should be triggering, but I can't tell. But maybe let's just go to the
Wait, did we
tear at this
do-
point.
This is the second one over here?
Yeah.
Okay, this is how my mind works. I just remembered something. Knock, knock.
Okay. Yeah, who's there?
Who's there?
Howie. How are we gonna hide this dead body?
Wow.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
No. Just trying to lighten the... Never mind.
Yeah. Same thing. Don't know.
I guess let's just try going into the tear then, because I can't see anything on how to do this right now. Because, like, nothing changed in there once we moved. Nothing changed here.
My God, take a good long look. I know we got
1890.
This is unbelievable.
It is where we put it, actually, because we did 8
Postcard.
and 9.
Garland.
Yeah.
Look at this place.
It's fine. In one foggy, sleepy, old-timey hamlet, you've seen them all.
Yeah, I guess. Let's look around.
Drugs and meals.
Oh, it would be going into
I think that's the tear to go back, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we might be able to get where we need to go through the mine. Let's see where it leads.
Yeah, I hope there's a path up. There should be, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let's just try it.
Do you wanna try changing the numbers?
Oh, great. Crossing that bridge meant that I can no longer go back.
Oh, that's stupid.
Lovely. Great.
Who knows, maybe you
We gotta
actually
love
did it, like, automatically right. And that's why
I
they're
don't
like...
know. I wonder, because what was the other date? Because we did 1892, so this is 2 years before the collapse. I wonder if we did 8 and then 7, if it would go back even further, and we would have had a different scene.
I think that's the case, yeah.
Well,
But I don't even think there would be a mine, you know, because the mine only happened after.
well, no, the town. Well, no, the town was open because of the mine, so there would be a mine.
But
right?
it's 1878, and if we were to just come in 1870, it's like...
Well, no, I think well, cause right now we're in 1890. I don't know if we would go to 1870. I think it's just like I guess and there's no way of me knowing this, right? But my assumption is that we're in 1890 because we obviously need to be there before the mine collapsed in order to be able to get inside. I assume if we did 8-7, I'm assuming it would be maybe not a full town, but maybe like an outpost first or something.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so much for that puzzle.
That's the thing. I don't know. Maybe we just automatically figured it out, I guess. But...
I have to exit the tear. I mean, that's kind of a neat little thing.
Now we are in here. No way out.
It does
except
feel
up.
like that should freak them out more. I know this isn't the first time they've experienced a tear, but that still feels crazy,
This is a
right?
random question, but
I don't know if you have noticed. I think they're taking this...
from Kamina, I mean.
Just
They're
too
taking
many
this very
bad
well.
memories. Wasn't
Yeah.
exactly at the best of times here.
Obviously, I'm not in the same headspace I was last time we
Yeah.
played this, but I remember it. I remember really enjoying the idea of like
Everybody
them
wants to
taking
go to
all
heaven,
this like
but nobody
in
wants to
stride,
die.
because I feel like that would be. I don't know
I
how
don't know why I keep thinking
real
about that.
people would, because there's a difference between like a crisis
Yeah,
and something
wanted
that's
to be treated
completely
like an adult
otherworldly, if that makes
without
sense.
growing up.
Yeah.
Where
I'm
it's
sure
just
most
like
kids feel like that. I want to stay up all night and do whatever I want, but I don't want any bills to pay.
I didn't necessarily think
older,
that
So when I hit my 30s, I felt
people
like that
would
existential
like
exhaustion
curl up into a
caught up
ball
with
and
my body.
panic as soon as
There's
some
just
weird
something
shit like
about
this starts
Garland.
happening.
How
I feel
time
like
just
what would
couldn't
happen is
keep
that
up
people
with
would be
himself.
like, all right,
It must make me
we got a
bad
job to
about
do.
all this stuff.
We got to
Mhm.
do that first and then panic
And
later.
sometimes I wonder if I should.
You know?
My life would be really different. I wouldn't be
Hello?
here, for one thing.
Oh, because it
which
warped us.
has its pluses and minuses. I just always hated that expression. But nobody wants to die. It says nobody wants to do the work to find enlightenment. Well, enlightenment's hard goddamn work, okay? No shame in sticking to what you know.
We're talking about enlightenment all of a sudden.
I'm sorry. I think.
Well, because it's the
was
conversation
unusual
started because he was
so
talking
we
about
did
like the
these,
cult stuff.
fake tutorials.
Mike
Never
says
realized
I
just
am
how
now the
stupid they
confused
sound when
owner
you're
of a
trying to sell them
football.
fairy tale.
Why'd you end up with a
Sorry.
football?
Oh, sorry.
Not stupid.
It's not stupid. It's the opposite of
Once
stupid,
again,
actually.
I fully
What
respect
a
people's
sweet liar
like,
you are.
belief in whatever. It's fine. If it brings you peace, I think that's very desirable.
Well, congrats, Mike. You now have a football.
Just hey, I think this is it. Great view,
Oh.
right?
That was easy.
That city, great view. I'd take a picture, but we got stuff to do.
Just watch where you're stepping, okay? Don't
I'm just
think
thinking
this
about his
complies with
asthma.
OSHA guidelines.
I don't think this thing has railings, so you know what? The top of the chapel's the better bet. Higher, less obstructed.
Oh, we are
Let's do
on
it.
the roof
Move right
of the
early.
church.
Yeah.
You can see it. Someday maybe you'll forgive me. Come on, climb time.
Yeah, this will be the third transmitter, yeah? There's gonna be some spooky shit happening and then we're done?
Oh my god,
Oh,
okay. I didn't even
maneuver.
realize
if I
it
tried
was.
that, my spine would fall out of body.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry. Do you smell that?
What is it? What is he smelling?
Can't say that I do.
I didn't smell it before, but that's rot. That's whew. Oh, that's bad wood rot. Yeah, hurry up and stick the transmitter.
Oh
in
no,
so we
don't
can-
tell me the thing's
Ah!
gonna fall. Okay.
Jacob, are you okay?
Can I...
God.
Is it
now,
up and running?
Okay. No, it's not. I have to set it up first. But now it comes to the question of, do I leave to go look for him to like check on him first and risk somebody stealing this transmitter, such as those kids that have been following us? Or do I do this first at risk of him being seriously injured and it getting worse before I can go get him?
How long does it take to set up this thing?
It's like you have to use the radio thing. But I don't think it's the actual time. I think it's a video game choice. I think it's the video game choice of, do you make decision A or B?
Well, oh, that sucks, because my first instinct is to go help him. But
Of course. But then if
yeah.
we do that and somebody steals the transmitter, then we're going to have...
Well, how the hell
That being
would
said,
they have gotten up here?
I don't know. It's fucking video game nonsense. They're probably hiding behind that tree over there. You know? That type of thing.
I am concerned, Mike.
I
If
will
someone just
say
walks up and
that
gives you a football, I don't know.
if
Make
there
sure there's no
is a
ticking noise in that
circumstance
football.
where they do steal the transmitter and we have to go get it, there's no way that a game of this caliber will let you skip that kind of content. So I think,
Yeah.
I wonder if what it would be is if somebody steals the transmitter and we have to go follow them. I wonder if alternatively they would kidnap Jacob and we would have to go follow him. Right?
Yeah. It
I would
feels
rather
like
them
it's content
I would
is
rather them
content.
steal the transmitter than
Yeah.
him.
Steal
I'm gonna
him.
go down. Can I?
Jacob, can you hear me?
Jacob, can you hear me?
Well, if we put a rope in, we can climb back up, you know?
Correct, unless somebody unties the rope. Oh my god, dude, your leg is fucking busted.
God.
Jacob?
Wait, why is this so long?
Jacob? Please say something.
What the fuck was this? Am I insane?
I don't know how tall these things
Was
are
this
in real life.
This was was I wrong in assuming that this was the steeple of the church?
Yeah.
Because this is stretching crazy far. And also, how's your rope this long?
Tall, yeah.
Jesus, how tall is this place?
Oh, it's because it's ghost nonsense. Got it. Good Christ.
God, I can't see anything.
Light candles. accidentally completing a ritual.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Oh, great. You're gonna have to light it in a specific sequence.
Wonderful.
Lovely.
This is just full.
Oh, look at the window.
The
up at
glass?
top.
Yeah, I could see it, though I don't really understand what's it saying to do for... I guess the bottom left? Bottom left,
No,
yeah. And then...
it's top right is already lit, so now you do,
Yeah,
bottom left,
bottom left,
then
you go
top
up,
left,
then yeah, okay. Alright. Alright,
enough,
video
I guess.
game.
I didn't know that there was a puzzle, but that's fine. We did it.
Okay, we're summoning Satan, okay.
Green girl. Green girl. No. Lie. Out. Door. Possible.
No lie out.
Time.
Alex, stay away from him. It was an accident. What are you doing?
Alex. Alex. Girl. Cross. Beach. Scare. Dead. Boys. And. Green. Girl. Take. Home. 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 Bones.
Are we green girl?
I am so confused.
I think it's. To be fair, I feel like a lot of our confusion is because it's been so long. But are we because I remember being shocked that Alex seems to be some sort of antagonist, but at the same time, who's to say it's not just the ghosts pretending to be Alex, right?
Yeah, I don't understand, because it's also, like, some of the stuff they were saying is just girl care. Like, so does she still care? Like, we know Alex is not dead. I just don't get what's happening. I'm confused. Normally, like, you can tell whether or not something's just purely evil, but because we're thrown this, like, oh, it's Alex, or it could be Alex,
Well,
I'm
because
just
we,
confused.
the players, know who Alex is, but yet the in-game character doesn't. And I don't know, there hasn't really been anything to, like, prove that it's Alex to us. Like, something that Alex would have known or done that the ghosts wouldn't have, hypothetically. I don't know. I don't even know if that's something that the ghosts could do, because they can clearly mimic radio waves, but I don't know if they can mimic people's voices. I don't know what to say. It's over, you lost, which is very aggressive, or just stop Alex, which feeds into the idea that this is Alex.
Well, I mean, the character was told it was Alex, so regardless.
Why wouldn't the character believe that? I guess that's fair, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alex, stop already. What is this proving?
Door. Open. Door.
Black. Time.
Time.
End. Oh, God, just let me be able to fix this. Jacob, can you hear me?
No, I think we have to...
Oh, and yeah, there's the... Oh, I can check him again.
Jacob, please, come on, man, get up. Show me something here.
Can I do it again?
rattle him until he gets...
I'm gonna step on his corpse, if that's okay.
Oh my god.
Well, this is the thing on how to get out, so... God, I have to remember how to do this again. Right? Orbed? Orbular?
I think the orb is correct, and then we have to do something else? Oh.
Orbulon?
Yes.
Jesus.
Nice. Is he okay?
Okay, so it wasn't actually that far of a fall. Thank God.
The board gave way, didn't it?
Yeah, you fell. The wood in the roof gave out.
Really? Oh, the roof? It didn't feel like that far of a fall. It's like I just taken a header off a chair or something. Are you okay? Like, you look okay, but still checking.
I hate everything in here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're both gonna live.
Okay, let's go
I think
back
it was
up.
best for me not to
Pretty
pick
pissed at
something
me
there.
if she knew I'd broken into this church. She, always said not to wander around Garland and get a disease. Sorry. Let's get out of here. Can we just do that, please?
All right, let's head up, close that portal, and finish this.
Oh.
I had to wait for him. But clearly they made it this way, you know?
Oh. Okay. Nothing stolen, thank God.
Okay. We're back.
Made the right
Let's
choice,
finish this thing
not
before anything else
doing this
or
first, I
any
guess.
gremlins drag us off into the night.
Maybe they wouldn't have
Oh,
even
by the
let
way,
you.
is this the time where we're supposed to call what's-her-face?
You can try. I freaking
Listen,
don't
Mr.
know.
Riley, you were in the last one.
Listen,
After
Evelyn.
the transmitter's planted, that should be it, right?
Yeah.
The portal should close. With luck, at
Fingers
least.
crossed, or
I'd
I
say
believe
we're
when I
decent.
see it, yeah.
I'll believe it when I stop smelling death everywhere.
Yeah.
How do you call?
Evelyn, I'm in Garland.
Hey, Evelyn, I'm in Garland. Can you hear me? Over.
Oh yeah, she hasn't been
Yeah, this is Evelyn. I'm at work.
responding.
Who's this? Over.
Oh no.
This is Riley. I've been talking to you all night. Over.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know Riley. And don't call Maritime Emergency Dispatch unless you have a real emergency. Over and out.
She's borked. She's, there it is.
Whoa, jeez.
Well, that was a fast resolution. Did we do it? Did we?
That it?
Did we do it? It seems better, right?
I think so. I think we did it. I think we really did it.
I don't know.
I can't believe it. Something about this just feels too easy. Why would she just... I don't know.
Oh
The
my
fuck was
god.
that you?
It's not like they rolled over.
I think they're watching a
Jesus,
football
what
game
was with the
downstairs.
door on her throat?
I got freaked
What
out
was
too.
that?
You see any portals?
God
Hear
damn
any
it.
weird voices? Feel any time distortions? Because I certainly don't.
I guess not, no.
And take the W. We won. Let's enjoy it.
Okay, nice.
Probably like 4 in the morning.
You
Oh,
jumped down
okay,
from
cool.
here?
There's a lot of stuff to sort through, like what to do about anything that's happened. But I don't know about you.
I wonder if that chair's
We're
still
gonna
there.
rest the night off.
You go
I
down.
mean, the storm lifted,
Check.
right? We should go to the docks. See about getting you a hotel. I'd offer my own place, but I don't know. You saw it. Not exactly pristine.
Thanks, but no thanks. I definitely could never have done this without you. But I think I just need some genuine alone time for a bit.
No, totally. I get it. Me too.
Still
Go back
sticking
this
to my
way.
guns
Let's
of
get
not
rambling.
dating this guy.
Once again, I don't know if that's the direction they're going for, but
That's
It's okay.
exactly what happened. Saba, what are you talking about? That's exactly how OXENFREE won. This is just
Mhm.
OXENFREE 1 again, and that's how it was in OXENFREE
you do realize
1.
the first one was like our main character, the guy was like we were just getting into like a brotherly relationship with him, right? You do remember that, right? It was the other
Sure.
characters that
And
were.
there is definitely no other character that had a crush
Yeah,
on
you
you that
mean-
you could have had a romantic interest with.
I don't know. I believe the one who had a crush wasn't on you. It was on someone else.
Really?
Yes, it was the girl with the beanie.
That was the girl with the dark hair and the beanie?
Yeah, he had a crush on her.
Okay, maybe I'm misremembering then. I could
Yeah.
see that. Because no one loves Clarissa.
Yeah,
I think you're
Alex's
right.
brother loved Clarissa, but he's gone. So. Oh, the hair's still there.
Okay, great. I don't know, let's try that.
I don't remember what her name is, though.
You've been pretty quiet.
In 5 seconds.
Think about anything in particular?
I'm just picturing Rex. Sorry. I kept having flashes, future memories of me and my son. I never told you about it. Didn't seem important to what was going on.
Oh, man.
It's a lot to process, isn't it?
It's just been a lot to ingest, I guess. Seeing him, what he's like. It's gonna take years. And it feels so strange, like a loss or something.
I don't know if we're
Probably
allowed back in.
It feels like something a parent shouldn't know or something.
Oh, 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 oh!
What?
Oh! I don't know if we're allowed back
Okay.
in, though!
Yeah,
Are
there's
we
a
allowed
circle
back
there
in?
now. I mean, there's a circle. Oh, I don't think so.
Oh my god, you can't do this to us!
That's crazy to look at, man.
We can't have been right, but then, like, right about what the puzzle was, and then, like... Oh, that's so... Oh.
Well, actually...
And then you start seeing the buildings. The building happens in 18. Oh,
this
and
is
then...
modern day.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, well, let's start with that, and then because I don't want to have to go all the way up and then all the way down, so I'm just gonna see if changing this. I don't think we'll be able to see it, but I want to see if changing the second.
I think it
EMF does
extended
anything.
it. But this is such a bummer. Oh my gosh.
I don't think that each of these is a place that we could have gone into, or at least if we did, I don't know if there would have been anything to do. That's still really neat, though.
Oh yeah, we can't see it.
So let's say like, let's go back to 0, right? Let's say like 0, 0. So this would be like fucking this would be over 1,000 years ago ish. Like, does this change? Is it still just 3 seedlings on the ground?
So I don't freaking... No, like, this doesn't relate to what he asks us to do, you know? He was like, take a picture of something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay, so I think this one, I don't think it changes. I think it's just this one that changes. God. I'm reminded again on how fucking annoying it is that there's, like, is there a fucking, settings? Is there controls? Talk, yeah, interact. Radio, walkie, map,
Now I'm
pause.
pissed. Now I feel like we've missed something. Like, we did it correctly, but like... oh, doing it incorrectly is the thing that gives you the other stuff? It's like, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, maybe the point was we take a picture of something living, like we go back into the past enough time, like, you know, really old one, and we see something living, and we take a picture of that. I feel like that was it.
Because the pictures are in this room, so I don't know.
I don't understand.
Well,
I'm a little annoyed, though. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
But, like, why would they not allow you to come back in? If the whole point is... Like, that little bubble shows up every single time you get kind of close to this.
Yeah. I wonder if that just means that this literally is just not a scene that we can go into. Because what was the other one? The other one was 1870 something, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's not what this was before.
Don't forget, you changed the top one.
Correct. So that means it does actually affect stuff. Weird.
Do you want to try doing 1870?
Wait, did they really make... There's no way that they actually made 100 scenes.
They
could have made 100
know.
pieces of art, but definitely not 100 scenes.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if you make it to the 1870 up there, will they let you in that? Because
Well, that's what I had already done. 1870 was 1870. Pretty sure I already did that.
I don't.
They definitely messed with it first.
Because like, why not? Ah, I'm so annoyed.
Yeah.
Oh look!
Oh,
Look!
now we can see.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, it's not unique art. It's they like assemble pieces. That's fine. This is 17 because it was what 1778 or whatever, or sorry, 1878.
1870, yeah.
678. God, it's so slow to move fucking anywhere in this game. Yeah, there's a little bubble.
I know. I think apparently we've missed our opportunity, which feels stupid because the only reason for this little tear, right, was to get you into the mine. Which it's like, really, what does that do for you besides get us on top of the church? To which it's just a loop, right? So like we can get down from the church now. So that makes me upset.
It's the fact that the tear is still there. That makes me upset.
And that there's
it's just like it was also so easy to just like, because it's not even, because like I thought it would be like, oh, walking into the mine would be the thing, right? That would trigger the like no going back. I can't believe that it was walking across a bridge that did it.
Yeah. You know? And like there's literally no reason as to why we shouldn't have been allowed to do that again, you know? Like, it doesn't impact story. It doesn't do any of that, so...
Where's Hank? I'll talk to Hank. Can I not talk to Hank?
I don't think so. We'll be like, we failed you. Sorry, dude.
Well, it needs to have the bubble, I guess.
Oh, and then Nick was like... I think Nick's dead.
Oh, is there really no way to fucking faster?
I don't know. Riley and our buddy here have been climbing roofs and doing all that stuff. I don't think I'd be ready to sprint all the way down to.
Video game, man. Like, you gotta work with me here. It was like one of the #1 complaints of the first game was how long it fucking takes to get anywhere.
Understandable. There should be like a faster running.
You can't make it sprint though, or you can't make it shift because that's the radio. Sorry, the second radio.
You're #1. Did we end up hitting up everywhere?
I still love the art. I still really love the art style of this game, though.
Yeah, the aesthetic is definitely cool.
On Saturday, my sister and nephew came over and we did a game night again. There's a board game, I think I talked about it before, but there's a board game that we never really got to play back in California called Parks, where it's a board game.
Oh, I own it! We own Parks.
That game, beautiful.
Yeah.
It is so
my
gorgeous.
sister is obsessed with it, yeah.
It's really good, obviously. So I don't know. Cool. I was thinking if I ever get a half decent bonus again, because I think we're supposed to be getting end of fiscal year bonuses soon. Oh look, now we're moving slightly faster. Great.
If we skipped all the way to here.
Bonuses, I think I'm going to end up getting Machi Koro and then like a couple expansions for
cool.
What you called it. Yeah. Because I just love how beautiful that game is, man. It definitely makes me, because I know that game exists purely to advertise the National Park Service, but boy howdy does it work.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gorge. My sister actually, she's also interested in playing Wingspan, which I thought was really funny, just because that was another game that I played with you, or was introduced to via you. Yeah, so I'm like, who knows? Maybe if she gets obsessed with that,
Make sure to
she'll
get
end up
every
getting it.
single expansion and use all the birds every time.
Where I am.
Here we are. Home, sweet, something.
Also, I don't
There's a
understand
phone at a
why
general store. Maybe
we didn't
one more
comment on the
break-in
tear
for old
being
time's
there.
sake, just to give you a ride.
I don't know,
I'd give
man.
you a lift, but it's a 5-minute walk, and my truck is still dead.
Sorry, no.
So if I don't see you,
Oh.
Oh, that seems bad.
wait.
Jacob, what's going on? Jacob?
Who's Athena? Do I remind myself?
I don't remember. It's definitely a name he mentioned, but
Yeah?
Jacob! Hey, what are you doing, man?
Did you get a little, deja vu? No.
Was there,
Wait, was there a...
Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's. Here comes a candle to light you to bed, and here comes a chopper to chop off your head.
Okay, what's going on?
Wait,
Yeah.
Alex? What are you doing?
Oh, wait,
Yeah, I did.
Alex just fucking
What?
zorped out of Jacob? And that is actually Alex?
Yeah. What?
This is
Hey, whoa, is this... What's...
the night's frequencies have bled enough that I can be for spurts at a time. But this is what I'm here for. Back in Garland, when Jacob was affected in the time loop, that wasn't me. It was them. The Sunken. The crew of the USS Kanaloa. They've been using the half-open gate to pierce through timelines and talk to Olivia when I wasn't.
Okay.
I told her we were done, that this wouldn't work, that it
Oh.
shouldn't work, but she has a determination in her that the Sunken are taking advantage of.
Alex, what is going on? Really, you seem nervous.
I am nervous, rightly, because the Sunken, they're gonna take over everyone and everything just to come back. They've convinced Olivia to go to Edwards Island and use the comm tower to open another port. They're gonna...
So he did the whole game for nothing!
I will say though, I will say
all
that
our hiking can be undone by one teenage girl being like, click.
Edwards, all the way to Edwards. I will say that this though confirms that Alex was like, I'm fine with this not working, and
a clean swap. This will be more like a hostile takeover.
But that's so weird. So then who was that other first Alex that we were talking to? That was the Sunken just imitating Alex, right?
I think so, or unless like within
'Cause
this
that was
short
back at the
amount of
church
time,
with Olivia.
unless within this short amount of time, Alex saw that the Sunken were doing something, and she's like, clearly, I thought the plan that I had going would, like she just said, she just wanted it to be a clean swap, but instead this is like a hostile takeover, and she's like, I can't let that be a thing.
I guess.
Everyone in Mina is in danger, and you're the only one that can stop it from happening.
Okay, man. So, wait, how do we stop them?
By stopping Olivia.
Okay.
Just backing up, whatever.
Right,
Let's
thank you.
go.
Now, get a boat. I'll see you over there.
I guess it was just... Wait. What happened? Was Alex here? She
Yo!
was
Oh my
here, and
God.
She said the Sunken are coming back? Is that... I didn't dream that yesterday, and I'm only just remembering it now, right?
Yeah, the crew of the USS Kanaloa wants out of purgatory. And apparently we're all in really deep trouble if we don't prevent them from popping out of a new portal Olivia's trying to open. So now, we need to get to Edwards Island before she inadvertently destroys our lives.
We were so very close to being in our own respective beds. So close. So close.
Sooner, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Something
so
tells me we need a boat.
we're all like, we
It's
had this entire
so
map,
foggy.
and now we're gonna go back to Edwards Island.
That doesn't leave a lot of options.
I can't imagine we're gonna do a whole thing because I think it's just the comms tower is all we care about. So I think it's just gonna be.
That means we're
If
stealing.
there are less than completely ethical way we're gonna go about it.
That means we're stealing one, right?
Yeah, but if we just don't put it like that, then it's not illegal.
We just
There's always a few boats tied to the pier.
That's my logic.
And you know, since we're going to Edwards Island, this is kind of.
Oh man, are we
And
really?
Oh, no.
Really? It's the fucking ferry from the first game.
Not that I'm stalling.
Well, good to know.
Okay, so here's not exactly chock-a-block, but one of these should do.
Thanks, game.
This looks... I don't know. It would
I mean,
get
to
us
be
there
fair,
fast
it
if
is
we
a,
can
it
try
is
to-
literally a series about time loops, so it makes sense that we would
I'd be worried about crashing
kind of
into
pick
high
up
water rocks.
where
Let's
we
find something
started.
Simpler.
the
never
first
mind. We've
time.
been told to find something simpler. Phew.
What?
Like that tiny
Oh, it's a
boat
little
right
dinghy.
there.
This tiny dinghy. Bullshit.
This looks fine.
Yeah, here to there is all we need. It's Ava's. She runs a bait shop. She always tries to get me to go with her to field test new products. I guess so she could feel less guilty about fishing on the clock.
Dude, she was totally flirting with you. I mean, clearly she had T-ball level game, but still, that's a proper flirt.
Hey, Jake, let's go skewer some worms. That's when I knew we were meant to be.
The fuck is Jake?
It's padlocked to the dock.
Is Jake short for
I need the key
Jacob?
to start the thing.
Maybe,
But
yeah.
I bet all the coins in my pocket that the key's in the shop. And knowing Ava, the door's probably unlocked. No one's exactly itching to steal leeches and mealworms, so. Okay, so we need a code for the lock and a key for the boat. And hopefully some calm water after that. Come on.
Come on, as he's far behind.
So, code for
Okay,
the
but once
bait
again, I
shop.
do feel better about Alex being like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. We need to stop all of this.
So I mean, I guess in that sense, so it's like Alex's plan was actually like, oh hey, Olivia wants to be here, and I don't want to be here, so let's just swap. But then the Sunken were like, hey, let me get in on that, and now Alex is like, no, you guys need to stop.
Yeah, so.
Oh,
Ah, knew it. No one secures their damn doors in this town. Tomorrow I'm convincing Ava a padlock.
register,
I'll
calendar,
watch.
bait display.
If we're in
key.
trouble, I'll whistle or something.
Hey, seriously, woman, are you trying to get your boat stolen? Whatever. Gift horse, mouth, etc. I think all that leaves is the code for the lock so I can untie the boat. Aw, happy birthday, Marco. That is a lot of chocolate cake.
This could be somebody's birthday.
7-Eleven is highlighted. Huh.
7-Eleven?
It's not
MB?
Motorboat,
Marco's
7-Eleven?
birth-
MB.
I would
Oh,
say
Marco's
MB.
birthday.
Oh, MB might also be motorboat. You might be right, actually.
At least you remember to lock this.
That'd be-
Oh, sale on night crawlers. And me without my checkbook. $3.15 is pretty good, right? I have no idea what I'm saying.
I'll say 7-Eleven. Seems fair.
So, based on what we're hearing, also, it's only Olivia that's going to do this. I'm sorry, dog?
Did you hear that?
Where was that sound?
Athena? Athena!
Oh, it's his lost dog.
Oh, Athena! You freaking knucklehead! Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Oh my god, I was so worried!
Oh, thank God. I kept thinking... Well, I don't want to say what I was thinking.
She seems alright.
Okay, seriously, your dog is criminally cute.
Oh, she really is. Adorable and a total dingus. That's my teeny Theeny. You know how many TV remotes this mud has obliterated? Oh, Athena, I swear to God, I'm getting you a bell. A very large Here from Wisconsin. No more running off.
Athena, speak.
Oh, she is the chattiest Kathy's, believe me. Oh, man, this is... Sorry. I'm not usually like this, you know, but it's been a long night. She's my home, you know? She's my home. It's just...
Yes! Who could resist?
For once.
It's okay, Jacob. It's all right.
All right, come on, girl.
What is he doing? Is he...
I'll be right back. Like, right the hell back. So don't you wiggle away.
Oh,
You hear me? Be my good girl.
Okay, you know what? I think I prefer this rather than her coming with us.
I have to do this thing.
Well, I thought we were gonna have to do a diversion. We were gonna have to choose to take the dog back to his house.
If I don't make it back, it's not because I didn't try. The one in town will take you in. They all know you. You'll be okay.
Jesus, now we're suddenly talking about
If
we
you
die?
Jacob, if you don't make it back, there is gonna be no town. Everybody in town's gonna be a ghost.
Wait, is there something else
Hold on,
to do?
hold on. All right.
Okay. Woof. Funny enough. Ugh.
You think you know the code?
711. Ta-da.
Hey, nice work. Okie doke. After you. Ladies first. Age before. Ooh, yeah, after you.
Nice, dude.
Come on.
That's an interesting question.
What a weird choice.
After you, or you should stay. Is
I
there
don't
any reason why we would want him to stay?
I mean, maybe in a turnaround sense where, like, if anything goes wrong, you should stay here. But I feel like that would be almost insulting to him. He's like...
I'm about to say, based on everything that's happened so far tonight, I would much rather have a second pair of arms and legs just in case shit goes bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there's no way. We're after you.
Get on.
Oh, no. After you.
Ooh la la, breaking societal protocol. I dig it.
Jacob, get in the boat!
I'm glad she knows how to...
How about she was in the military? She knows how to do everything. What the fuck? Oh, I was so confused. I thought the boat was stretching.
Are you controlling it at all?
I don't think so. Doesn't look like it, no.
I used to pride myself on owning the very first issue of TV Guide. It has the I Love Lucy baby on the cover. For months, it was my only goal to get it.
Oh, I love I Love Lucy.
I'm mentioning this because this is probably like the greatest thing I'm gonna do in my life. Helping you fix all this. There's no topping that.
Well, you know, life or death situation. Actually, you don't know that.
What would?
Yeah, you're probably right. But, like, this is pretty impressive stuff.
Sure, it's impressive, but it gets old being a fixed man. Your job is to look at something broken. Just a lifetime of staring at failure. And hopefully, fixing it.
Does it really matter, this conversation? Because
I
mean,
don't
personally,
know.
I think being a fix-it man is awesome.
I
Because the
feel like all
alternative
of
is
this
just to
makes
have things
sense.
break and then be replaced, and that's just wasteful.
I feel like all of these things would make sense, because what he said right there did make it sound incredibly sad, and it's like, okay, well, if you don't want to do that, then you don't have to do that.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
But it is
If
noble.
you don't, like, you as a person, if you don't want to, just do something else. But don't don't diminish the work of Fix-It Men. I don't know.
I guess you could let him. You could say it's noble.
J or L.
Well, you wanted to say it's noble, so we can go with that.
But often not.
There's honor in fixing things for people. You could say that's a noble profession.
I'm saying it's not. I'm saying it's complicated. It's just, this is gonna be it. This is the apex of my accomplishment. Another fix-it job. Bigger job, more important job, sure, but fix-it job still. Don't know. This would have been nice if the one spot was taken by something I created. Maybe that's selfish? Dunno.
That's not selfish. That's not selfish.
I'm about to say, I don't think it's selfish.
Yeah. I'd say that's not selfish.
No, that's not selfish. That makes sense. I think we'd all like to be remembered for something more than she loved to laugh, or some crap like that.
If we're remembered at all. Maybe this is the middle turn around.
Kraken.
As he sailed away from the silent city, socks still uncomfortably damp, Jacob Summers decided he'd fixed enough. After tonight, the only thing he would try to fix is himself. How stupid does that sound, right?
Yeah, I believe in you.
Yeah.
In an authentic and genuinely not sarcastic or smoke-blowing way, the beautiful, mysterious, well-dressed, and modest Riley Poverly told him, I believe in you, Jacob Summers.
Thanks. I'm sure you have other things on your mind besides all this. Anyways. Oh, almost there. But first...
I thought that was over a bridge.
For luck.
I mean, he said that, and then we crossed over like 13 bridges and we never did it again. So
He's like, you just have to spit over a bridge once per night.
I think that would actually be kind of funny if every bridge had a little thing on it where, like, in the middle you had the option of spitting. And
I wonder
like,
what happened to
it or not
Edward's
do it.
Island after the original thing with Riley. Not Riley.
It must be
Alex.
a fucking nightmare. There's no way.
Well,
It's
I'm
not.
wondering because there was like an old town right there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm wondering if that's all gone now or if it's just all like abandoned.
I feel his boat.
Oh, there it is.
Actually, yeah, why am I surprised by that? You probably just ran the thing aground somewhere and pulled out. Maybe we'll have some time to catch up to her. Come on. Edward Island.
It took us about an hour to get here.
It's been a while.
Where's Olivia? I mean, we know where she's going, but how do we get there?
I think I remember how to get to the old communications tower.
Yeah, look at things are like overgrown.
Dig right in. You'll see.
Car.
Just head for
I
the
didn't
stairs.
know they allowed cars here.
If you work here, yeah. Some people tow them on the ferry. This has been here forever, though. Yeah, this place. Even like 10 years ago.
You think Olivia could have gone down this road?
Under the tunnel? No, that only goes to more woods. But I think she's headed for the tower. But anyways, I was just saying this place was the party spot when I was in school.
God, all this kitschy bullcrap.
Just
Just
interrupting me.
I
interrupting.
hated it as a kid when I was here. It still raises the hair on the back of my neck.
I loved how cheesy everything was here as a kid. It's still, you know, it's a little bit warming to see it. I don't know.
This is... What's the significance of this again?
It's the propeller from the USS Kanaloa, the only part of it recovered. That I just can't believe that the people, the Kanaloa's crew, are the ones now trying to come back through Olivia. Maggie already hated that they put this up.
Well, how do I feel about it? It is kind of insane, but at the same time, if I was in their situation, like if I was in a submarine that fucking detonated and I got trapped in a fucking radio dimension for fucking 100 years or whatever, yeah, I'd be pretty pissed, I think.
Yeah. But I think you would lose your humanity after some time, you know?
No, I would definitely retain my humanity, but I'd get real fucking incredulous. Like me personally, I would be like, "Get me the fuck out of here!" I'm sick of this. I'm like interrupting your TV show, just like banging on the glass, being like, "What the fuck? let me out!"
Why?
Hey, I don't blame him. If I got friendly fired into oblivion, I'd be pretty pissed about it too.
No, I know. It's just, man, a lot of the people have grandchildren still in town. It's just this.
That's a bit, yeah, it feels weird.
It is crazy. The fact that it's ghosts and shit is crazy inherently.
I think I knew someone's older brother who used to work here. Years ago, you know, back in high school.
It was like a rite of passage, I think somebody told me once. Everyone has to work at Edwards Island when they're 15, or else your childhood doesn't count.
Okay. I'm ignoring the sign.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna. Well, this is easy for them, kind of. They just had to update some models and stuff,
I was
but...
say, it's mostly the same assets, I think.
Man, that's weird. Things on the island seem a little different since I last came for brunch.
It's... yeah, everything's unstable. I didn't expect everything to be this bad.
Okay, I don't think we have
I
access
have
to
the nerve
it.
to expect anything anymore.
Hold on. My phone just lit up, but yet no one messaged me.
Okay.
What was that about? No, Saba's birthday is next week. Yep. Don't know what that was, but I don't like it. Anyway.
Man's great equalizer.
Oh, this is the team
This
from
is
last one.
them, right?
What's the
Yeah.
thing to do here?
Because this is Clarissa. This is what's her face.
They know we're here.
Other than obviously go skinny dipping and get murdered by Jason Kruger.
I don't know if they can, like, see us, but...
Fire! Man's equalizer. Hey, wait, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Just like getting our feet wet, so don't we,
Alex isn't there prior.
Don't worry. They don't know you're here. They're echoes stuck between time. My friends and me.
Olivia's opening the portal already. Or will, or has. The timelines are converging. Trying to get us there, but the jumps are erratic. We'll glitch again soon. Just wait a second.
I don't understand. What happened to you?
We just got stuck. Like the crewmen of the Kanaloa, like Maggie was, in her own way.
So, the cave. What's your bets? On a scale of 1 to 10, how weird's it gonna be?
Pretty goddamn weird, Jonas.
You know, in the moments after you drop a glass bottle or lose your keys or trip, and you just keep replaying the minutes right before it happened over and over. Why didn't I just not do that? Why didn't I just... Why didn't I drown instead of my brother?
Alex, that's not the answer, and you know it. You're not what went wrong. A military test went wrong, and you got caught in it.
So did you. I've been thinking. In all the times I've tried this, and in all the times you've stopped me, you never came here. You never came to the island. And I don't know what that means.
Wait,
Oh,
so
wait.
this is already looped? Like, this whole scenario is another time loop?
So Oxenfree 1 was already not the first loop. The ARG proves that, right?
Yeah.
So even day one that the game came out, that was canonically at least a dozen loops in at that point, period. However, that's an interesting line, as you're obviously saying, which is like, all right, well, you keep stopping me. So there's the sunken, right, which is like, I guess this like congealed mass of fucking agonized radio demons from the USS Kanaloa. And then above that is Alex, who has agency and kind of can control her friends because they're clearly talking and she can interact with them and stuff. But we are suppressing her from getting out. Is that also bad? Like, Alex getting out is also bad, right?
Well, I think the only way for Alex to get out is to swap with someone, which that's the bad part.
I guess that's true, but that's why she's like focused on Olivia so much, because Olivia wants.
Well, yeah, but then once again, the Sunken are trying to take over.
We're going to see Olivia.
Right.
Oh. These are dying.
I know this looks bad. It looks because it is, but we still have time. Follow me up. I'm gonna try and convince Olivia before it's too late.
Hopefully, I can pick the right dialogue options.
Oh, that doesn't seem good.
We're running out of time.
There's going to be like a fucking vortex of triangles at the top. It's gonna look crazy.
Please adopt her.
Oh!
Come on. We have to hurry.
I thought she said she was going to talk to Olivia.
Oh my god.
No, it shouldn't be this! I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Stay there! Don't come near me! It's already done! You're too late!
Does it matter at this point, do you think?
I don't know what you mean. Both of these options I think are totally fine to say.
I think they're totally, that's what I'm saying, right? I think these are totally fine. Because I just don't, like, I want to have the, because that was the thing, apparently. Like, I don't know if I ever vocalized this in the past, but, like, after looking at our first playthrough of OXENFREE 1, like, after I was editing and stuff, there was a lot of mistakes. Like, we couldn't have known that they were mistakes, because I hadn't really played the game at that point. But there was a lot of things that I did that would have given us, like, the bad ending. Not a whole lot, but, like, I was definitely working towards the good ending. But it was the conversation that we had with the radio demons and stuff at the end that pushed us over into the good ending. So I want to kind of recreate that here, obviously, of just, like, really thinking through these dialogue options.
Well, it's actually interesting, though, the question mark in the Olivia one. I thought we were, like, yelling at her. Why is there a question mark?
Yeah, that feels weird. Almost as if we're not paying attention to the fact that this is who this person is. I'm just going to say stop.
Olivia, stop!
Olivia! I know what you think is going to happen, but it won't. Not like this.
You quit! You said you could...
God, are we too late?
Alex, you're still here.
Wait! Please! You don't have to do it this way!
How is this anything different than you in all of your infantile yearning trying
I know! I want it out!
Fuck, I don't know. Because the problem is the problem is that we can't, it's not like they're not actual spirits. Like, we can't exercise or, like, have them move on to, like, the afterlife or whatever. Like, these are people's consciousness getting sucked into radio signals perpetually, right? Like, it's not something where we can, like, have them move on and find peace or whatever. So, like, how can we help them? We literally can't. Helping them involves a, like, localized apocalypse. We cannot help them.
The Olivia RU is a weird one.
It doesn't even, like, that doesn't even say anything.
That's why I'm like, what is this option?
Yeah, because I don't know, because I'm just trying to think, like, what does everybody want here? Like, obviously Riley and Jacob just want the world to not explode, right? That's obvious. Alex still wants to swap with Olivia because Alex doesn't want to be stuck here anymore. Although I guess Alex is totally willing to just abandon her friends. I don't know.
No. I think she's willing to, because remember she just said they were echoes. I don't actually know in what the timeline is a bit confused for her, but she's willing to abandon the swapping because of the sunken, because she knows that, like,
because she knows that the sunken, because the sunken are using Olivia to open a portal. Which
I wonder if this Olivia option is like, Olivia, are you sure this is what you want?
Because that's what I was going to bring up. Because what Olivia wants here is she wants to be with her parents again. Because she fully believes that her parents are like in the planet shine or whatever, right?
Yeah. So it's like, we tell her it's like, that's not what this is. I wonder if we can help bring her back.
However, I'm not going to lie though. If I was in a cult and then, like, radio demons started talking to me and telling me, hey, I am proof that your cult exists, it would be real hard to convince me otherwise. Right?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, clearly she's, like, expecting it to go a certain way, and clearly it doesn't seem like
clearly she's getting tricked. Like, they're, like, her parents are not, her parents are not in the radio dimension because they didn't die in the USS Kanaloa or on Edwards Island. They died, like, in a car crash, I think, or something.
Yeah, it was an
or like
alternative thing.
some accident. So actually, when I look at these three options, let her go is nothing, right? Like obviously they're not going to just be like, "Oh, okay, sure," and then let her go. They're obviously not going to do that. We could help you is just untrue, and I think they know that we would be lying because clearly we're not the first people to say that. So actually, I agree with you. I think L might be the only actual option here.
Okay, let's try. Hopefully this works.
Olivia, are you in there? Can you fight it, or?
None of you have any fight left. You'll be screaming into an abyss.
Stop! You are sick! Henry Griffin! Calvin Gilbert, men, women of the Kanaloa, I know you had children of your...
You're not our old salt, and never will be again. Now we are Olivia. Now we are Riley.
No!
Riley, wait.
Oh my god.
Is leave or pulse?
What?
I don't know. I guess leave.
Yeah.
Are we saying leave to them or leave to our friends?
I don't know. I don't know. By this point, I don't know if
Leave
we're
is
all
the
just
only
bored.
one that says something, so
Yeah.
I guess leave. Can I be straight with you though? I'm a little mad that leave is an L.
Oh my god. Oh, maybe we're gonna get dragged into the space and try to
Dude,
pull
that'd be
out
fucked
Olivia.
up, and we could see what the radio dimension is. That'd be crazy.
I think that's what this is. I was like, cause why didn't it grab Jacob?
Oh man, where am I?
This just makes me think about like what would have happened if we gave her the radio. Remember?
Who gave who the radio?
Olivia.
What do you mean?
Remember that was a choice we could have done. We could have either destroyed the radio she had, held on to it, or gave it to her, give it back to her.
Oh, at the church?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Because she was using it. Because the thing was that she was actively using it to contact and accelerate the Sunken's like return or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, how do we come back? How do I get out of here?
How do I get out of here? I don't even know if this is a place or... The forest, there's the town, there's the trees. Come on, it's not over yet.
Do we have our radio on us?
Yo, we do. There's no way. Oh, that would have been sick though if that worked.
I don't think this is anything though until
No.
we interact with whatever this is. Oh, but if this was the TV that showed up, maybe we can get out this way.
Sleepy time. They said that in the first
Is
game.
this the home you're trying to get back to? What is there to escape to?
Your life sucks. Give us your life instead.
Alex?
Alex, are you here? Oh, crap.
Okay, I think it may be actual signal time. Oh, do you remember the red in the first game? The things were red?
This light is a little...
I mean,
is there like
sure.
a hum?
Yeah, we had to tune into the red
Maybe it is
stuff.
buzzing a bit.
Oh. There's a lot of signals.
You can scroll real fast. We'll see it if it goes a little red. There's more. She's okay. All the way to like 130 if I remember correctly. Yep.
Passed?
Oh, is this the thing we saw at the beginning?
I'm at the comm tower again?
Maggie Adler.
I agree. And there's the machine, by the way.
Yes, the array's up. I'm on my lunch break, okay? Talk to Colonel Shear if this is important.
I'm sorry, but are you Maggie Adler? This is... Am I in Fort Milner?
Fort Milner? No, I don't believe you are. I don't believe I'm the Maggie Adler my mother once knew. But don't worry. You'll be gone soon anyway.
She's evil! Saba, she's evil!
Oh, didn't they say Maggie got stuck too, maybe?
Well, that's what that's what Alex said. Alex said Maggie got stuck in her own way. I think Maggie was trying to get them out, kind of similar to what Alex accidentally started doing, but she succeeded. But instead of getting them out, she got sucked in. Okay. I think that was something from the first game.
So who are you then?
If you're not Maggie, who are you then?
A figment. A comic strip thought balloon. A particle of someone you think you know. The dead don't change. They can't. Just like you and me. I'll always be here, and you'll always be in your little apartment, wishing things were different. If a caterpillar is a butterfly unblossomed, you are a corpse.
What is this weird, philosophical speaking? I don't even know why we're here.
I think it's just Maggie being nihilistic, right? Because she's been stuck here for similarly, like, just shy of 100 years. I don't know. You'd probably go insane if you were stuck in the comms tower for 90 years just listening to the same recording of people exploding and dying.
I want to see either L or I.
I don't, because, okay, so
I want to see all of them.
I agree. Because Jay, well, I mean, Jay is like, okay, that's just like protagonist dialogue, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that actually moves anything forward. Whereas Not Yet I'm Not is defiant, which is interesting in its own right, I guess. But then L is the one that would hypothetically move the conversation forward, assuming that Maggie isn't just here to impede progress.
Because it is interesting that we're seeing her. Maybe let us ask her if she can't help us. Because like there must be a reason we're here.
It's not yet cold.
Can't you help me? Maggie, come on! Together we can fight them off! I know there's still...
Like how I fought? Against the eclipse? Against death? Nothing fights like time, child. And the Sunkener is time itself.
Stop fighting. Your grist for souls will use your sunburned skin.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Oh.
No.
Oh, how do I get the hell out of here?
Red TV?
No.
Multiple red TVs?
Okay. I'm not gone yet. Not completely.
Well.
Just keep moving.
One's off.
I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, Dad, I know you were excited when I enlisted, but it just didn't work out, okay? Please don't be. You don't have to sound so disappointed.
I'm scared that this is like destroying parts of ourselves, though.
Okay, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
But yeah, there's nothing really else to do here. No, it was back there.
It is 100 stations. Well, because I mean, it was back, but then it didn't really seem like anything was changing.
Maybe it was further down. Oh, maybe you need to know the channel to turn this one on the right on?
guess. Nope. It's just normal. There's nothing there.
Weird.
Yeah, I know I was late a few times. It wasn't every other day this month. Robbie, come on. That's not what's happening.
Okay, so these are all different from each other?
Give me a break. My car broke down.
I thought two of them were the same.
This is just such total bullcrap, and you know it.
This is good gameplay.
Just honestly, the scrolling because of how slow, like possibly it is while scrolling, it's a little tedious. Yeah.
There's a lot of this game that's a little tedious. I mean, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Just keep going, keep moving.
So it is the thing where okay. So this one.
I swear it was like in the 109 8.
I thought so, but I was just there and it wasn't glowing.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we'll take a few minutes as Zach scrolls to infinity and beyond. And back.
I keep trying different tactics.
To see if it'll go any faster. Oh.
Okay. Oh, more stuff in the background is appearing.
I just hear the scrolling noises. Oh.
I'm not breaking up with you because no, it's not because of that.
So what's this one? Something from the future about her son? Because the one on the left was like her failure in her military career, the one at the bottom was the failure in her professional career, and then the one at the top was failure in romance.
Yeah.
Know this girl?
Oh, it's the scene of her being drunk as hell.
Dealing with her crap. Just trying to have a drink.
The light?
That's red, right?
I need to find a way out of here.
Hey, lady, you might be a spouse and a failure, but you're fucking tenacious. Like, keep going.
We'll get there. Eventually.
I'm so glad that there's 100 channels.
Oh.
It's not even
Don't
like
make me
we're
laugh,
gonna
it
put extra
hurts.
little things in there. Beach. Okay.
Beach?
Beach. That's what I call Saba.
Oh, where the hell am I this time?
Man, I don't know. I thought it could have been better if we, like, found Olivia and tried to convince Olivia to get out of here, too.
I think that's where we're going. I think we're going to be going to where Olivia is.
It's just taking
then...
forever.
Correct, yes. I did want to say, if we get around to it, which I do hope we do one day, there's a scene very similar to this in Scarlet Hollow, where a bunch of ghosts are taking you through like their memories, and your job is to use the abstract visuals to like interpret what they're trying to tell you. And it's a great scene.
Interesting.
It's an awesome scene. But the reason I'm bringing it up here is that there's a really interesting interpretation that your character can take, because because the game is so intricate, right? The episodes are so intricate that depending on your answers to previous scenes, your answers moving forward will change. So what I did, because my character, I think I told you the playthrough I did, my character was book smart and street smart. So
Yeah.
my character immediately identified the trope that this was, where it's like, okay, they're trying to show us some stuff so we can figure out what happened to them. Got it, cool. And then every scene after that, the person I was with in the scene was freaking out and like trying to go all crazy, whereas my character was just silent, like, all right, I'm observing. Right? Just like, I understand what the puzzle is. I gotta figure out what this scene is, and then we can move on. And it was, I don't know, it was just a really cool, like, take on this. I don't even know if you would call it a trope, but something similar, I guess. Oh, this is Hank's thing. Is this Hank? Oh my god, is Hank stuck in here?
Maybe.
Who's this?
Wouldn't you know it? You show up, fish clear out.
Or is this his dad? Or is this her dad?
No.
Not like you should expect this to go any better, I guess. Or maybe I'm just bad luck.
What bait are you using?
Oh, worm and a prayer. That's what I'm
Imagine if this is Rex.
They
That's
didn't
like
have
an
a bunch
adult.
of fitty bits of plastic in the Dark Ages, so why should I, right? You said something like that once.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god,
think this
maybe.
is Rex. Dude,
Oh,
how
Jesus.
fucked up is that? The idea of like, hey, we're gonna show you your kid while your kid's having trouble, and then we're gonna show you your kid when they're an adult with problems,
And like
with
you're presumably dead.
with guilt and what do you calls it? What do you call it when you feel sad about things that happened in the past?
Melancholic? Melancholic?
Well, yeah, melancholy, but I mean like regret. God, I couldn't think of the word regret.
Oh.
You recognize me, right?
I know it's you, Rex.
Yeah, I know. You're a long way from home, Riley. You've been a long way from home for a while now, to tell you the truth. And I know you wanted to change some things when you heard I was coming. Get your life in order, you know. Exercise 5 days a week, stuff like that. How's it going so far? Making your bed every day? Cooking your own dinners?
I think you can tell how it's going, Rex. I'm getting taken over by vengeful spirits just because I answered an ad for a job. It's going to complete crap, like most things I try to do.
Like most things you try to do. Yeah, here's the thing about that. I'm one of those things. And I think I turned out pretty okay.
I wasn't talking
I wash
about
my
you.
clothes twice a month and everything. But that's me.
And we weren't talking about him as one of our screw-ups.
And I think we've done a great job so far in the playthrough of not giving him bad life advice, right?
Yeah.
So I think I is fine.
Hmm.
I wasn't talking about you, so...
Riley, I know you think you effed up here, and that you failed, and that the whole town is going to get eaten by ghosts, but you haven't yet. They haven't yet. But they will unless you snap the hell out of it right now. For my sake.
Well, how?
You don't think I'm trying? I'm stuck here.
You've been stuck before. You've been stuck for years. Mom, I think you've let a lot of anger keep you stapled to the carpet. You used to make me say I was sorry even when I wasn't. Remember that? Well, it's time for you to do
Well, we
something
didn't
grown-up
actually do
like
that for him.
Look, the
If you
Sunken and
recall.
Alex and all of her friends have been in a void, just like you. Unlike you, though, they want to get out of it. How many years did you drain away on the couch, in bars, doing nothing, wanting nothing, wanting to shrivel into dirt, crumble to dust, and go out like you came in?
Because it's been hard is totally fair, just on like a humanistic level, because I can understand that. Definitely not because I
No.
don't believe in validating self-destructive tendencies. But L is also interesting. The idea of it being like, I'm going to...
Well, that's what she kind of said, right? She was like, now that
Right,
this kid's coming, I
But it's
want
the
to be
idea of
positive.
her exporting all of her desires and wants onto another person, even if it is her son. I don't know if that's necessarily great.
Well, technically right now, she's speaking to, like, him, right? But normally right now, if when he's just in her like tummy,
you would
know.
say like I'm trying to make my life better because of my son, right?
Or
Like
it's like,
that.
yeah,
Like, that's
for
not an
you, I'm trying to
unreasonable
change
thing
for
to
you.
say.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't find it like I mean, it's a weird scenario that we're talking to him, but normally if you're just saying
I
that,
think because we're talking to him, he might have a negative reaction to that, I guess.
I don't know. It's a weird statement.
Can we at least agree that Jay feels fine?
Yeah, Jay's okay. I is a little
Like
vindictive.
L might be better, but it also might be worse. Whereas Jay is just kind of like that's reasonable. Like that's a human thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little hard for me to, get out there.
It's hard for everyone. This stuff is hard. And don't say... I know you like to be stoic. There isn't any more time to kill. You're not that young anymore, and today is today. It ain't tomorrow. So this is the opposite.
How old is Alex? Or sorry, Riley?
But you'll always have a saying for everything.
I tried to be a good mom.
Yeah, I tried to be a good mom, yeah.
Or at least it felt that way.
Okay, now, I tried to be a good mom in those moments with you. I tried, but I was pretty much thrown into it.
Everyone's pretty much thrown into it, but you're missing the point. I'm fishing, see? Fishing, that's because of you. I cook my eggs how I do because you cook your eggs that way. I wear jackets all the time, even when I'm dying of heat. I don't floss. I buy too many socks. All the utterly horrible guidance made me who I am today, and I like who I am. But you just don't take your own damn advice.
That's a really fucking powerful line to just kind of squeeze in there, like listing off all of these not terrible, but like subpar things, and then saying, "But I like who I am," is like, oh my god, thanks.
I will
like,
say
that's really nice.
This whole conversation's a little weird because it's like some of the things that it feels like he's referencing, we didn't actually do. Like we didn't force him to say sorry, right?
Right.
But like, the rest of it's okay. Reasonable.
I think this scene is mostly fine. I guess the part that I'm confused by, and maybe this is like Riley's thing as well, and maybe it's also because it's been a month since we played this, but like I don't like what's Riley's hang up? Is Riley like
oh yeah, also yeah. That was another thing that was bothering me. She's not like I felt like with all of our answers we kind of put her in a positive direction, and now I'm kind of being told no, she's actually like maybe subconsciously she prefers to stay here. And I'm like, I don't understand this. I feel like we put her in a scenario where she's feeling better, or at least she's going to try. And now Rex is saying like you gotta leave, even though I know you want to stay.
Have you ever experienced that thing? And they do it a lot in like TVs and movies and stuff, where they tell you like how great a character is without ever actually showing you how great a character is, right? And you're supposed to just believe it, and assuming that you get over that hurdle of believing it, it's fine. This feels like they're telling us like Riley is a fuck up. It feels like they're telling us like, oh, she has like a genetic predisposition to anger management issues, which led to her having a lot of issues in her life, and now she's not in a good place. And it's like, yeah, they showed us her apartment, they showed us fucking sloshed at a bar, but at the same time, it's like because of the choices that I've been making in dialogue, which is canonically her choices in what she's saying, she just seems kind of like level-headed, like she seems like she has problems and just needs help. So I don't know. I guess I'm just not picking up on what they're putting down here in this scene when they talk about like I don't even know, like when they're saying like I don't like once again, I guess I don't understand what she's supposed to be getting out of this scene. Like, is she supposed to be forgiving herself for having anger issues?
Or like she's so messed up that she doesn't like deserve to leave? Yeah, I don't get it.
She should just stop living her life. like, I guess so, because like his line of being like, "You're not as young as you used to be," and it's like, isn't she like 30 something? like I don't like, yeah, that's not like enormously young, but like that she's not fucking on death's door. Like I don't understand what that means.
Yeah, the implications
I don't
feel
know.
a
I
bit
find
weird.
this confusing.
Yeah.
Mom, you never knew, you never did. So, I'm here now to make you take your own advice. Do something. Be something. Just make a choice and stick with it. Even if that choice doesn't
How?
take
I
you
would say
exactly
how.
where you expected it to.
How, Rex? How exactly am I supposed to do that here?
It's easy. Well, it's not easy, but it's easy to start. Admit to yourself, to me, to the void, that eternity doing nothing isn't for you.
And I'll get out?
What did... So none of these are what he just told me to say, right? He said...
Yeah, he's like, admit that you don't want to be here, and then you'll get out. And, or, yeah, just admit, yeah. And I don't understand.
So I guess L?
I was thinking, yeah, and then we'll just get out then? Is that how it is?
Wait, so I just say this and
No, Riley, you have to say it. And mean it.
Oh, is this... I think this is supposed to be a representation of her, like, mentally trying to skirt admitting this. I think that's just supposed to be a representation of that. Okay.
Well, okay, I'm still confused. What is it's not enough?
Come on.
I don't get it.
I can do this?
Rex, seriously, I can do this, okay? I don't need to...
Don't be overconfident. You'll never leave unless you break out of this. Now say it. For yourself.
Oh, it's not enough. Oh, I think it's not enough is I want to do more.
It's not what I want. It's not enough.
And what do you really want?
Oh, was it really just that dialogue option?
Sorry, like, I got so confused because I was like, it's not enough, as in, like, oh, that's not enough to
like,
do...
You need to tell me more.
Yeah, that's... Oh, God, that threw me off. To do something, yeah.
I want to just do something that matters. I need to do something that matters.
Yes. Yes, you do. But I think this is my stop. Don't worry about tomorrow, Mom. Just worry about yourself right now. Oh, and I'll see you at Christmas. I pop out a little early.
Wait!
I pop out a little early.
Riley, can you hear me? Riley!
It's me?
Are you again?
Jacob! Oh, you weren't taken
I
over
genuinely
by that.
thought that there was a
Thank
non-0%
God.
chance that he would be fucking launched off the tower and die.
Oh, God. I don't know, Riley. This doesn't...
Okay, so the thing that I was saying...
We still have time.
Oh, yeah, on it.
Tune into the portal. We have so many channels.
Oh my God, how the hell are we supposed to find which one this is?
By doing exactly this. Man,
Oh
I
my
love how it
God.
starts you in the middle and then doesn't give you a way to go back. It's great. It's awesome.
I was like, they better give us time if we're meant to scroll through all of these bloody channels.
No. You're supposed to already know something, obviously.
Oh, there it is.
I think I have to do it 3 times though, right? That's the one.
Do you want to start from the bottom just in case it's like further below?
Well, it's staticky when I get up here. See?
No, it'll turn red if you got it.
It's literally double the channels. Because the first game was like 75 to like 125 or something.
Well, and don't forget, 90 or at least 80% of this was that, you know? We had the smaller one.
That's true, that is true. would assume it's like a padlock.
Alex, is this right?
Yes, just keep on it.
You know, we'll get there eventually. Was it there? We'll have to come back up anyway once you finish with this. So. You need one of those things where it's like a, what is it, air canister? I don't know if you've seen them, where it's just an air canister and they use it on the scrolling part of the mouse. Right there, yeah. Oh, this is the longest one. There's one more?
Damn it, I just need a little more time.
It's funny because, like, in real life, this would actually be quicker because I would have a dial that I could just continuously turn.
Yeah. Oh shoot, it was lower.
I don't know if I can make it through this entire ending sequence. We'll see.
I like that we're still getting whatchamacallit. What is this last one doing? Oh!
Oh, it's us.
Oh, wow. That's different.
Oh.
Riley?
Naval submarine sank in the...
Where's Olivia?
Our souls.
This is good. This is good. This makes sense.
This is good.
This is a good time.
Is this
Alex, is this a good thing that's happening right now?
I think, yes, I think this is it.
What's it?
Oh, hi, Olivia. Alright, quick pause. I do actually need to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Right, I'm wondering, in this last scenario, whether or not this will be a thing where we actually choose whether or not Alex comes back. Like, Olivia could still be like, I want to go to wherever. Because that's what we had in the last game, right? We had to make a choice. I don't know. I would, be honest, I think Alex probably has to stay there. And plus, even if Alex were to come back, right, this is not Alex, that's Olivia. She'd be in Olivia's body, and that's not her. I think she would lose her own sense of identity after a while. Oh, Mike. Also, still not getting the noise for that. I thought that's okay. Welcome back. I don't know if you were here, but then you were streaming. Rat raid. Well, welcome back. We're at an impasse. We're paused as Zach goes to the bathroom. I was discussing the potentialities for what's gonna happen right now. But yeah, I feel like we should be at the end of the game, which will make me happy if we're able to wrap this up. I figured.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello, welcome back.
Was this me? That is me. Okay, cool. And then
double check.
I truly enjoy your streaming content, so please continue doing your amazing work. From
Oh, that's nice.
Crustaceo. I
Isn't
think
that
that
nice?
might be a bot because that was the person who followed as soon as stream started. But if they weren't, they were a real person. That's real nice. And how? Excuse you. How the fuck do you have 4 people?
Mike joined.
Are your
Mike
Sims, are
Mike
your
ra-
Sims
no
here?
Mike rated
You
it. Okay,
motherfucker?
I need you to calm down. Okay,
motherfucker.
How dare you?
All right.
Anyway, I was contemplating whether or not. Do you think there's going to be real fact? Do you think there's going to be a choice that we're going to have to make? Same with in the first Oxenfree about like, because I was thinking whether or not there could still be a potentiality where Olivia's like, I want to go.
I will let you know ahead of time that I did already kind of spoil myself on what the actual ending is in this game.
Yeah.
And you're pretty close.
Okay. You did nothing, Mike. Don't let him get to you.
No, wrong.
Don't let him get to you. Don't let him get to you. Shush.
Mike.
Shush.
Saba says shush because she benefits monetarily from your presence.
Nah, no. I just don't like making other people feel guilty. That's what I don't like.
Yes, you do.
Anyway, let's go. Let's move it.
Oh my god, Olivia, are you... Is she okay?
I'm still here.
Olivia, Sunken can't help you.
You couldn't help me. You quit! We could have everything we wanted if you just kept to the plan.
The Canaloa crewmen would have...
I know. I thought they would help me.
We could say we're sorry. Because, I mean, in reality, right, she is just a...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Mike, you had already First off, thank you. Second off, I thought you had already followed me before, which means that you unfollowed me only to refollow. Here, I will lurk in your stream. You know what? I don't want you here. Go back to Saba, all right? No,
see, this is a...
Mike, in a genuine sense, you're totally fine. If you enjoy Saba's presence and content and whatnot, feel free. You don't have to feel guilted into being over here.
I don't know if it was... I feel like there was a time where, as a joke, I think some people unfollowed you. I don't know who it was, but someone had come back being like, when did I unfollow Zach? That was weird. But...
Probably
I don't know. He just... Anyway, come on. I would say we should say sorry. Like I said, I think she's just overall someone who's hurting. Yeah.
That's the thing is, like, it still sucks because, like, we are an adult and this is essentially, ostensibly, a child who is re-experiencing again the loss of their parents.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I agree.
I know what you wanted, Olivia. I understand. But you just can't cheat death like this. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
We're not done yet.
Whatever.
Still between things. We've pushed the Sunken and systemized the portal.
And that's good. That's what we want, but someone still has to lock it from the other side. I did it myself. Many years ago. It's how I got stuck. How my friends...
I guess so. Are you free now? That makes sense, right?
Yeah, I'm confused. So now it's supposed to be like, oh, someone living has to go do it, or?
No, I think the idea is that of the 4 of us, 3 people get to go, 1 person has to stay in order to close the door.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And I got stuck.
It wasn't you then, Mike, who I was talking about.
Or something?
Oh, clear. Okay, so that makes sense a little bit now.
Someone has to tune the portal from within the time stream. Or it will never close. And consume us all.
What are you talking about?
Whoever closes...
What about Olivia's parents? That's an interesting idea.
Well, I appreciate you being...
Saba's muted.
That's an interesting choice, yeah. Maybe this can...
I want to pursue that conversation.
Yeah, maybe this will confirm that, like, they're not there. And so, Olivia, you're...
By the way, can we discuss, like, the time dial? Like, it seems like Alex is way too knowledgeable to only have been in here for, like, a couple years. right?
I don't know. She may have been here for like all of time itself, you know?
Well,
I
that's
don't
what I'm
know that
saying, right?
yeah.
Like, I feel like time dilation, she might have been in here for like thousands and thousands of years. Because it's just like, if I ask her, so what about Olivia's parents? And she gives me a real answer, I'm like, how the fuck did you know that?
This will be interesting.
There's this portal. So, were you lying? You said Olivia could see her parents again.
I wasn't lying.
Interesting. Okay.
What was that?
On the other side of this portal, you'll be between spaces.
Because of how the sunken and me and my friends entered, we didn't have the choice. We became stuck in the moment of our accident.
But it can be a gift. Olivia, you can be with your parents again. Forever.
But it's not real.
It was real.
This is a weird. Now I'm confused. The confusion? I don't understand.
I don't get it. Like, how is it an illusion? It's literally just time, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't like, I think I would say because why leave then, Alex? Because Alex just said I didn't willingly enter, and so I'm like trapped, right? So obviously she would want to leave because
I want to say I to Olivia, because I'm here to tell you, based on what I understand the ending to be, we're leaving Olivia behind.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes, by an enormous margin, we're going to be leaving her behind, and I'll explain why when we get there. So I kind of want to just say I, just to make sure that she like fully understands what she's doing.
Yeah.
And that could be enough.
But you'd also be trapped in that space of time for eternity, like you are.
I understand this isn't for everyone. But I have a feeling it's for someone.
Also, is Alex's voice actress like older? This doesn't sound like Alex 100%.
You know, because it matters for this. Rex and you, it doesn't end well. I've seen a lot of versions of you while waiting and looking, and you guys are gonna have a lot of good days. I mean, years of them. Just someday, the two of you will hit a wall too tall to climb and too long to walk around. And I know you know exactly the kind of situation I'm talking about, don't you?
What situation? What are you even talking about?
Maybe I would just say like me and my dad. Because like,
well,
I don't want.
I would actually say I. Are you so sure? Because remember, she even said out of all the times that she watched us stop her from like swapping with Olivia, she never once saw us make it to Edward's Island.
So there is a possibility maybe we could
There is a
change
possibility.
it. Yeah.
I'm about to say this isn't fucking Doctor Strange seeing into a million billion futures. This is just her watching the same loop over and over for 1,000 years. So I don't know. I'm gonna say, are you so sure?
All right. All right.
You're so sure? You could be wrong. What if it's just another timeline?
It's not a matter of timelines. It's a matter of constitutions. This is going to happen. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but I'm the only one that can.
I wonder if this will be like.
Are you gonna do it to
the movie
Jacob
Arrival?
I built that antenna. I studied the websites. I called the experts. I stole countless books from the library. I communed with you.
Zooming in.
No one else could. I am the goddamn hero of this goddamn story, and I am going into that portal.
I don't want to say I. Maybe L, because you're just a kid, Olivia. I think you'll just feel vindictive to her.
Yeah, because I do agree that she's not making like the most logical decision ever, but at the same time, Jacob, myself, and I guess Alex are all going back. So fuck you.
I just feel bad because aren't Alex's friends trapped?
Once again, I think that you brought this up earlier that she thinks that they're just echoes.
I'm confused about like what timeline actually happened with Alex and whatnot. a little bit. But
Well,
okay,
that's what
let's.
she said. She said that that's what happened to her and her friends. I think because remember, like, well, I don't know, but I think that this is the Alex from the true ending of Oxenfree 1, where she sacrifices herself in order to get her friends and at least one other Alex, like in a different timeline, out of
Yeah,
the
because
loop.
that's what
Because
I
that was the
thought
whole point
too.
of the true ending.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that this is an Alex who made that sacrifice and then had to sit back and watch shit go wrong for 1,000 years,
Because
and is
technically,
now
it
like,
is a
dude, get me
loop.
out.
It is a loop where her friend, like, because she's looping through the day, right? So the after images, or like you said, the
So
echoes
the
of her friends
echoes
would
of
be
the
there.
things that happened during
Yeah.
that time keep repeating. That's why that was the same scene from Oxenfree 1
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
beach,
yeah,
so
yeah.
on and so forth.
Okay, so
So I don't know,
L? Yeah.
I don't care if you don't understand.
Olivia, nothing can bring parents back. Not this thing, not anything. I'm sorry.
I know you're sorry, I know you are, but my parents. You have no idea what they meant to me. And I am not giving up the chance to be with them again. You chose me for a reason.
Because you were
Your
vulnerable.
future is cloudy and uncertain, and you wanted this so badly.
I thought I could live with myself if we switched. But
Either I or L again.
I want to say I, just because I'm curious, but L, I think, is the thing that we want, right?
Yeah, we're
just
truly
say
trying to.
L.
Yeah.
maybe that was just...
Olivia, what is it? You're really that unhappy living with your aunt and uncle?
It's not them. I would be unhappy anywhere. This is a way out.
Well, it's Riley's decision who goes in.
Why?
She has the radio, and it was always going to be like this. Always.
Riley, you have a kid on the way. Really want to be stuck in a past relationship?
Oh my god. Okay, well, alrighty.
You're really letting me go?
I guess she is.
Why?
It's incredibly weird that we could just choose Jacob, I guess.
Maybe she's...
Yeah, especially since and I guess I could talk about this because I did want to double check, and this was obviously like over a month ago when I was originally looking towards the end of this game. I wanted to be like, all right, is there like a true ending for this game? I don't think so. I think there is like an ARG, but definitely not as in depth as the last one, based on what I saw. But the over under that I saw within the community was that most people did not like this ending, because it felt like it was a non-choice all the way around, where like none of these options are great. But the consensus within the community was that one of these options is obviously correct, because like,
which was to let Olivia go in.
Correct, because this is like she is fucking begging for it, and yes, she's a teenager, so obviously. But one of the arguments, and I will actually kind of agree with this, because I didn't realize that she said that towards the end. But somebody in like the Reddit thread that I was reading was like, dude, I'm 90% sure that if you choose Jacob or Riley to stay behind, I'm pretty sure Olivia just kills herself anyway.
Oh dang. Well, I was wondering, because
like,
what about Alex? Because Alex stays out regardless. You can't force Alex to go back in.
I never saw any options to have Alex, but that's the thing, is that I think Alex would just try, because keep in mind, like, the whole shit with Olivia happened because of Alex, so I think Alex would just kind of do it again. Whereas, I don't know, this feels like the most likely, like, who knows, maybe it would be 2,000 to 3,000 years of looping before Olivia realizes that it's not worth it, as opposed to Alex, who would probably immediately go back to try and
Well, who knows?
get
Once
out.
again, because she's purposely walking in. Remember, Alex was like, "If you choose
Alex
to be
was
there
like,
versus,
I'm stuck.
Yeah, I'm stuck." And the only thing is that I feel kind of bad because like this outcome, Alex is switching with Olivia, right? Isn't that what this is?
Correct. I believe that is correct.
I think the only thing is I feel a bit bad though, because it's like Alex isn't Alex anymore. Alex is in Olivia. So I don't know.
More or less. I don't know
hopefully
exactly
she doesn't
how
lose
that
her
works. I
sense
guess we would have to
of
see
self.
the ending of the game. But
Yeah.
like, genuinely, I feel like the only reason why this ending feels kind of weird at all is because Olivia is a teenager. Like, if Olivia was just another adult and she was acting like this would be a non-choice.
Yeah, I'll feel somewhat bad for Alex in the end because she is out, but she's not her anymore. So it's like everyone she.
Well, we don't. Well, I'm assuming that you're right. I'm assuming that she's gonna like possess Olivia's body or something. But who knows? Maybe because this.
Who
is,
knows?
Like,
Maybe they'll be
weird
nice and they'll just let her out in her own body because her body got stuck in the time dimension, right? There's like a difference.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
Like she physically got like stayed behind.
Yeah.
And then like so like the way that the game tries to validate all three options, it doesn't apparently try to validate Jacob at all.
Yeah, I don't understand why he was even an option here. Like, why? Why would you?
Because he's present, I guess.
Just weird.
Because I think the idea of like why would you go with him is because, well, Olivia can't do it because she's a kid, right? And she can't make the logical decision. And then I am pregnant, so I should stay behind for the sake of my kid. Yes, you can laugh. And then Alex, and then I don't think Alex is a choice at all. So then it's like, I think the reason why Jacob is here is so that way you could be like, hey, make the sacrifice for both of us. And I think he would say yes.
That would be so depressing. Like, we just talked about doing something
That's what
like
I'm saying.
big.
Like all of these options, like Olivia feels bad, but it's not as depressing as the other 2/3 options.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
So I don't know.
I would either say L or J here.
L or J. Definitely not you earned it.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
I guess L.
On you. Olivia, who am I to stop you, honestly? If you want to do this, if you really want to do this, go ahead.
She did almost kill everyone.
Tune the portal closed. When...
I'm going to see my mom and dad again. I mean, it's actually going to happen. It's going to actually happen. I did it. Look, Riley, I don't have to say thank you, and we're not.
I don't have to say thank you. Are you
just
sure?
Be a good mom.
Did she just say just be a good mom to your
Yeah,
son?
just yeah.
Say hi to your parents.
I will, or say hi to your parents, yeah.
To your son.
Say hi to your parents for me.
Whoa, she gave the entering into heaven pose. Okay.
Riley, are you there?
Don't tell me this is like at the start.
I think it is.
Come in, Riley. Over.
But how do we know if this worked or not? Evelyn, what's going on? Or I'm looping.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, there you are. This is just the next day check-in. Leslie's really happy with the work you did.
No, it's the next day.
You know, their placements seem perfect. Negligible scratch. I know it wasn't the most interesting workday, but our environmental research staff is going to be psyched when they hear how clear the cuckoos are coming through. The bird calls are perfect. Not a lot of interference.
Cuckoos, huh?
That's what the study is for. Cuckoos are endangered in Oregon, and this will help track migratory patterns and help us get a sense of.
So the timeline straight up has changed now, because originally we were here because it's like, oh, there's this weird magnetic storm that we're getting weird signals from.
Yeah.
So we're sending you in to get transmitters set up so we could do it. And now it's like, oh, bird watching.
I would want to ask about the weird frequencies, and maybe she'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
But, Evelyn, I was hired to plant transmitters to study a strange interference with the area's electronic equipment. Remember?
No, Riley, you were hired to help us study yellow-billed cuckoos, and you did. So that's maybe you're just overtired. I don't think you made it to the hotel last night. Did something happen?
I have no idea.
Oh, wait, sorry, Riley, before you get into it. Sorry, really quick. We're shuffling projects and need to know before Leslie walks out the door if you'd be willing to sign up for another job next month. You are one of our better researchers.
I'd rather just say we'll think about it, right? Well, because
Well, I
hell
think
no.
she just said before Leslie walks out the door.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Because
I disagree. I fundamentally disagree with your answer, Saba, because this is literally exactly what Rex told us to do, right? Rex was like, do something.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel bad for saying hell no. Because I probably would have said, because she wants to leave and do something,
Well,
right?
you would say hell no because it's like this is crazy ghost radio demon bullshit, right? However, the implication, I guess, with this new timeline is that that's all sealed away and it should be fine. So I'm gonna say sure, whatever, just to try to like get fucking Riley out of her apartment and like doing stuff.
And it'd be the same deal, basically.
Sure. Evelyn, whatever you guys need. I'll be available.
Oh, great. I'll let Leslie
Is that
know.
Clarissa?
It's
what?
all of them? I'm sorry. What?
Everybody's alive!
I think you can pick up your check at the campus admissions office.
Alex, okay, sounds good. It was nice to meet you, Evelyn. Take care, okay?
Thank you. It was really nice to meet you too, Riley. Have a good rest of your visit. Over and out.
Fucking slouched Riley is.
Okay.
First thing I heard this morning was my mom calling up to me from the kitchen to take out the trash. I slept in a little, I guess.
Okay. What's happening?
Do you hate me?
Whoopsies. Jesus Christ.
Do you hate me?
No, I wouldn't say we hate her.
It's just hard because the thing is that like they implied that she was our, or at least like we were her antagonist for fucking however many loops Alex was trying, you know?
Yeah, but it's like if the Sunken had not interfered, I feel like Olivia would have done all of it and we would have ended up in the same scenario, but because the Sunken were involved, that's when it became a mess.
Well, I mean, so that's ultimately what Riley and Jacob's participation in OXENFREE 2 accomplished was like, okay, we're gonna do the same thing that that Alex and Olivia were planning on doing, but we're just going to circumnavigate the Sunken, and that's like all that we added to this equation was just circumventing that. So I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess no. Like obviously, I think Alex could have went about it better, but at the same time, I don't know if you can necessarily criticize somebody who'd been tortured in a time loop for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
No, I don't hate you.
You can. I'm not your kid. But thank you. Riley, I may come off to you differently, but I really don't know how any of this stuff works. Things are here again, though. You did that. I'm here. My friends are here. All the people of Mina, none of them have been taken over by the vengeful ghosts of a sunken submarine. And you're here thinking about Olivia.
Yeah.
She got what she thought she wanted. I just hope she's happy with it.
She seemed happy. I think we'll have to live with that.
Alex, come on. We're gonna be late.
Yeah, just give me a minute. Yeah, they don't remember. They're better off, honestly. I'm taking a...
Yeah, I'm glad Clarissa doesn't remember committing suicide 3 times.
Yeah. But I will say her relationship with Alex did get better after the whole ordeal. But if they don't, she doesn't remember. I'm assuming they're still on bad terms, or they should be.
True. Or at least, actually, you know what? Since Alex retains her memories, she might be able to
respond better.
What she calls it? Yeah, like kind of jump the gap on a bunch of these like conversations.
Remember that.
Bye, Alex. Watch out for anything, really, okay? It was a lot of work to get you here.
I'll be good. All right. I'll see you around, Riley. Have a good one.
Alex.
Yeah. I just had to...
Who was that?
She's the mom of one of the guys in school. I'll tell you about it later.
Only you would have a mom friend. Jesus.
Stop talking to everyone? What's happening?
Get it? It's a reference. It's a reference because that's what you do in the game. All right. She said, pick up. She said a while ago, pick up your check from the administrative office. I think that's
the dog.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Athena. How are you, girl?
Let us follow.
Hey, where you going?
Yeah. I wonder if Jacob remembers.
I would assume so. He's gonna be like, I can't believe you let the dog.
She's not usually this friendly.
Jacob, hey, hi. Wow. How are you?
How am I? After what happened? I think I'm okay. I'm doing okay, at least. Oh, I'm still a little shaky, to say the least. I woke up in bed. Just a normal Saturday. Right? It is Saturday, isn't it? But, yeah. I didn't know I'd ever see you again. But here you are.
Hey, I'm sorry to disappoint. I can pretend I don't know you.
No, I'm glad to see you. I was just 2 minutes ago I was trying to come to terms with the fact that I might be the only one to remember. This is Athena's time to do her business. We call it business time.
Business time?
I need to apologize for not offering myself to the portal.
That is a crazy thing to say.
Literally not even a concept.
She just needed it. For her, this was never gonna end.
No need to apologize, Jacob. I understand. Nobody, not even Olivia, wants that. And besides, it wasn't your responsibility to have to do that. It shouldn't have been anyone's.
Yeah, well, thanks for that. I don't know if I fully believe you, but, thanks.
Man, this guy is actually too nice for his own good. Like, don't feel bothered by that.
So, I think you should call your dad and tell him you're gonna be a mom. And why that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's true. If we're trying to go with the, if we're trying to go with the,
It's true. He is going to have another branch in the family tree.
You know, we make these little people, and those little people grow up into big people. And along the way, we change. We lose things. We gain things. We form opinions. We have regrets. And we take all of that stuff and go on making more little people. Time travel really isn't anything compared to all that, is it?
not, I would say not really, no, because he's...
Nope, not really.
The other night I had a dream. I was talking to my grandmother about something, I don't know. But we were watching TV, her old black and white in her living room. It was just white noise. And she said something to me about waves. About the ocean, how it was eternal, like time itself. And when I woke up, I felt comforted by that. I think that's all you can do in the face of it. Be comforted. Or...
Or what? I kind of wish we got to see the people we had on the radio with us.
Hi, sorry. Hi. If you're listening to this, my name is Alex, but that doesn't matter much. You don't know me. You've never heard of me. You never will. But I know Riley, and she's a unique person. I'm sure you know that too. What you probably don't know is that she helped me out in a really big way recently. And the only thing I can think of to do to pay her back is to send you this package. It's a collection of things that will hopefully give you a
Is she sending this to Rex?
just who
I would
Riley
assume
is
so.
and the immense effect she's had on people's lives. I don't know.
But this must
When you get
be
through everything,
this
I want
must
to know
be Alex much later, right? Because Rex isn't alive.
I think this is when they hit the wall, maybe.
Yeah, it's the. I think this would be more full if we had found more stuff.
What?
Yeah!
I will say it's crazy, by the way, the because we had 2 or 3 other channels we missed apparently, and it's like how did we miss them? You know? Oh, is this three masks represent the 3 kids?
3 kids?
Yeah, Olivia and then the other 2.
Maybe, I guess.
When 38 players
Even
become friends.
38% of players became friends with Violet and Charlie, but had Olivia enter the portal. See? It's the one that the community agrees is the one that makes sense.
I guess. Was it a good thing?
Oh, is these voicemails? That's kind of
If
nice.
she's happy where she is? If she's even anywhere?
Riley says she's probably happy. She saw memories of Olivia when everything was going on. She says she picked her for a reason, that she deserved to go.
I'm just glad Riley was there, so she wasn't alone.
Yeah.
Who's Sarah and Maria?
Charlie's Angel? A brighter shade of violet. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I don't think we necessarily became friends, but we definitely, you and I definitely saved. Yes! Charlie!
Shelly was the one who it was like, oh, I'm gonna go out, but then the phone call said like, don't do that.
Yeah, it was like one of her relatives that was on the Kinaloa.
One of her ancestors. Oh, read last. Lovely. Yeah, that's the radio.
I wonder what happened to Hank or something.
Can you talk a little bit more about your gallery, the Sasquatch?
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
My home office.
What the fuck are these
The place
other
I make
options?
my,
The bitter end,
art.
a perfect day,
But I,
a
decided to start
purpose,
opening
his
up to
own
visitors
good,
more.
bygones,
Or
and then
anyone
what
wants to
we
see.
got.
A friend of mine, Riley.
What the
Should
fuck is a perfect day?
Her son
should I
Rex
look
is a
up?
smart critic.
Let me see.
I mean, if you care, sure, but I'm fine, I think.
I've started to become known around town.
I just don't
as a
understand what
local
else
weirdo.
there is.
which
You
is a
can
plus.
befriend or alienate
I've lived
him.
my life a certain way up until
Yeah,
this
but what's a
point.
perfect day?
Closed off, anxious, and I don't know. Life's just too short, right?
Yeah, so you need to choose. So befriend, alienate, choose to leave him, choose to bring him. That's 4. I don't know about the other 2.
Dad? We can go to the park later.
I don't know. I guess that is a question to ask. Like, even if Olivia, because that was the thing, right? Was that they said like, oh, it's not real, it's an illusion, and it's like that doesn't. I still don't fundamentally get that because I thought it was time travel, is what it was, right? Like I thought she would essentially just be living in the loop of the period of time where her parents were alive, which I don't know. Even if it's only for 30 years or whatever, that feels like that's worth it, I guess, for Olivia at least. Like even if it means like I don't know, because I don't think humans are fundamentally capable of comprehending or truly comprehending the concept of eternity.
No,
right?
I think she's almost essentially stuck in like a dream state where it's just her mind's in these memories with her parents, and like she doesn't understand anymore that this is like.
But does she get to make new memories, or is it always just reliving old memories?
It may just be reliving old stuff. It may just be, or who knows? I don't know with the time, because clearly
because this is the part I don't understand. Like, if it's time travel nonsense, who's to say that it's not possible that she could just find a timeline where they don't die in the accident, right? And then they just live like their entire lives happy and healthy, and it's like, okay, great. Like, I don't know. I guess I just don't understand. But yeah, so you see, like, tremendous thing and a hopeless case. So I think this one is choosing. See, this is what I mean. There was only 3 options. I think this is choosing Jacob. This is choosing Riley, and then this is choosing Olivia. And you see what I mean? Like, it's just like that final scene where it's like, oh, we're gonna talk about the two of you and ignore the third guy. It's like one of them is like, hey, you have a kid. It would be a bad idea for you to stick around. And then the other one is a teenage girl being like, please, 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 please. And it's like, all right, I'll let you go.
I found the things for the pie chart, by the way. So a perfect day is Riley chooses to enter the portal. A purpose is that we choose Jacob to enter the portal. Yeah, and then the other two are about like not letting him come to Edward's Island.
All right, fair enough, I guess.
Sasquatch Gallery.
Hey, Sasquatch Gallery, Mina artist Jacob Summers.
Oh, he became an artist.
He's using his trash art to make like some kind of neat stuff. That's fun. What is this? Letter from Alex?
So, that's all of it then. Rex, your mom is a complicated person. Like all of us. Like everybody. I used to really not appreciate my stepfather. And there was a time that I hated even the concept of having a stepbrother. Relationships are hard. Even the ones that are supposed to be easy, supposed to be ingrained. I don't really know what I expected to do with all this. But just know that your mom isn't just your mom. She's not just the person who you maybe think failed you. She's a person that has a life, and that life has a lot of branches to it. And she cares about you, Rex. You were the future she didn't want to lose.
Oh, and stay off the radio.
No matter what you think of her, remember that. Alright, I think that's it. Oh, and stay off the radio.
Dang.
I mean, okay. How do we feel? How do we feel about this?
It's interesting. I'm technically happy that we could save Alex, you know?
It is nice, like, because, I don't know, because I remember that was kind of, like, a lot of people were saddened by that being the true ending, right? At the end of this, like, big, long ARG, was the idea of, like, Alex becomes stuck in a time loop forever and is in agony. Oh yeah, I guess there was only 3 masks, huh? Anyway, oh, you know what, Saba? You're absolutely right, because they were all wearing masks in that very first scene that we saw them, and I think Olivia was wearing one with a star on it. I think you're right. Anywho, I don't know. Like, it definitely feels a lot less significant than Oxenfree 1.
Well, yeah, because it was the first introduction to this world, right? And obviously that hits harder, right? But I kind of like this. It feels like overall, right? Obviously we talked about there were some things in here where I was like, this doesn't really make any sense because we clearly chose differently than in the story. And I feel bad for, because in the last game we only missed, like, I think there was just the letters or something. We missed things that didn't really have much consequence. In this one, I feel bad that apparently we could have contacted more people. And I don't even know what happened to, was it Hank? You know, the guy, the fisherman guy?
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened to him. Or
no idea.
I think Frank was the other one. Like, I don't...
Hank was the guy, was the fisherman. I don't know. I guess I don't really understand why this game exists.
Because
I guess,
Oxenfree 1 did well.
Sense, it exists because... Well, okay, like obviously it exists because money, right? Like Night Dive made 2 games after Oxenfree 1 that did not do even remotely as well as Oxenfree 1, so they needed to kind of like tap into that again. And it's not like I'm necessarily like upset with this game, but it's like, I don't know, I don't really feel like we explored anything in this beyond like, hey, we got Alex out, which is nice, like that's great and cool, but it almost feels like this should have just kind of been smaller in scope and then DLC for Oxenfree 1.
Oh, apparently we could have saved... Oh, by the way, his name was Nick. We could have saved Nick, apparently.
I don't remember that.
Because, like, we called him a lot. Apparently, when you arrive in Uptown Harbor, you call Nick for your final check-in, where you learn that he didn't actually make it home and has instead stumbled across a time tear. Apparently, you just tell him to not do that, and then Nick will finally agree to head home. I don't know what happened. I don't even know what we said to that man.
Was
at
it
this
Nick
point.
or Hank? Are you talking
Hank? I think Hank was the guy we just talked about the pictures.
Oh, you might be right. So Nick was the guy who was the fisherman?
Yeah.
Okay. I could see that.
So I feel bad about that. It's actually very difficult to look up. Like, it's not an easy search for me to be... I keep looking up, like, who are the people we missed on the radio? And it's not producing anything for me, really. So it's like...
It might also... Well, I mean, I would also hazard to say that a lot of the people on the radio are intentionally blank, just like how most of the radio channels are blank.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that that's the case.
So... But and the only other thing that I remember that kind of annoyed me about what was going on is truly just that one portion with that time tear.
Yes,
not being able to get back in. That's like the only big thing that really bothered me. And obviously there's like the last game, there was going to be things we missed. But I don't know, story-wise I kind of like how it wrapped things up.
But I don't know. I'm just gonna reiterate the idea of, like, I don't think anything was introduced in this game that really added much to, like, the lore, I guess, because the first game covered it all so well. Like, I like Riley a lot, actually. I think Riley's whole, like, struggling with, like, anger issues and then, like, you seeing how that, like, moves through the generations, I think that was really fascinating. But then, like, I don't know, I didn't really care about Jacob at all. And, like, Olivia's whole thing was sad, but felt very tertiary, I guess, to the whole thing. You know? I don't know. I feel weird because it's like, it's not like I disliked this game, but it's more like I feel
like a
okay.
sequel.
So here's how I'm gonna phrase it.
Movie sequel.
I think Oxenfree 1 was like a 9 out of 10, and then this game is like a 7 out of 10, meaning that overall the Oxenfree like franchise has now been lowered to an 8 out of 10. Like, does that make sense? Like, it feels like it's been diluted slightly.
Yeah, to now, like, because now you're talking about both games together and the overall experience.
Because it's like, Oxenfree 1 is still awesome. It's still really cool and interesting, especially in the circumstances in which we played it, where, like, I didn't realize it was a spooky game, and I didn't realize how, like, intense a lot of the moments got and whatnot. And it's not necessarily like I wanted them to, like, I don't know. How do I do feel like this is just Oxenfree 1 again. Like, with very minimal, like, actual progress being made.
Yeah, it's weird. Some people just want the same thing, right? And other people are like, we want something more different. But
I'm going to hazard to say that most of the people who enjoyed Oxenfree 1 don't want to just play Oxenfree 1 again. I would hazard to say.
Oh, but they wanted radio ghosts, and they wanted all the stuff that was good. It's like the same things. It's like when something really good pops up, people want more of what's really good, but then they don't realize it starts to become repetitive, right? It's hard to find the fine line between what do we need to repeat and what do we need to change. But for them, like, this, like, it's a game system anyway, so it's like this is how their games usually run, like their types of gameplay, because I think you've probably seen
this is how their engine works.
So it's like, how much different could it have been, you know?
Well, I mean, I guess you could have done something a little... Well, because, in Oxenfree 1, you are traveling around the island because you need to go rescue your friends. Now, obviously, there's a lot of video game conceits in there where, like, weird ghost bullshit, like, prevents you from doing that, necessarily. And so you end up having to go to all four corners of the map just trying to, like, get all your friends together and whatnot. And that made sense. In this game, it's like, hey, there's a portal opening up, and we need you to place 3 transmitters in order to like make it stop. And then even the game calls out, like you place the last transmitter, and the portal just closes, like turning off a TV. And even the game goes, really? That's it? And then it's like, oh, no, wait. Actually, Olivia could have apparently at any time just gone to Edwards Island and flipped the switch, and immediately the apocalypse is back on
That
again.
part's a little, yeah, like, why didn't they just have the go, unless this was like something where, what is it? Alex was specifically like, oh, the way that I'm telling you to do this is the least intrusive way for us to switch, versus the whole thing with Edwards Island. It's like, that will just open the ginormous portal to let people out. But that feels a little weird anyway, because the portal we saw via, what is it?
You mean the giant one that was bigger than the island itself?
Yeah, the first one that we first closed, that was still big too, so I don't really, yeah, that feels a little weird.
Like, because I don't know if like physical size really matters in this context, because it's like, I don't know, I don't understand like how they were able to manifest themselves, because like Alex physically zorped out of Jacob's body at one point, and I'm like, what the fuck is that even?
I think
like,
she was saying the realities were meshing together at that point, so that's why she was able to
no,
do that.
sure, but like, okay, I don't know. Once again, it's like, I feel like I'm complaining a lot, and I am, but not because the game is bad. Like, that's the thing I kind of want to reiterate. Like, I think this game is, if we hadn't have played Oxenfree 1, I think this game would be incomprehensible. Because, like, the speed at which this game glosses over the concept of there being radio ghosts at all is kind of insane.
Well, that's why it's Oxenfree 2, you know? It's not like...
Sure, yes, and not every game needs to be made for a brand new audience, obviously, but it's just like, I feel like there's a really interesting part of this here, where it's like, I almost wish that this game was split in half and then placed on the front and back end of the original game. Where it's like, the first part of this game where you're showing up and something weird is happening in Edwards Island, like, that would be a great, like, discovery thing. And then imagine hard cutting, like, jump cutting to Alex's perspective. Like, you cut to, like, 6 hours earlier, and then it's Alex arriving on the ferry, and then you do everything on Edwards Island, and then you cut back to Riley, where it's like, okay, now we gotta go, now we're gonna, like, wrap this shit up. It's just like, I don't know, I guess I was just really satisfied with Oxenfree 1, and this game didn't really add to my satisfaction at all. It kind of just added more stuff.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes games are so
phrase,
good.
You know that phrase that they say where it's like, something isn't equal to the sum of its parts, right? I don't think that this game is that, because I like Riley. I like Olivia. I think Jacob was largely fine. I liked the coastline, like, for the most part, because, once again, everything in this game is beautiful. From the art direction to the effects that they have going on and whatnot. Like, I think all that was great, but it feels more like these things didn't really connect to each other in any meaningful way. Where it's like, all of the kids from Oxenfree 1, they all tied super tightly together, right? Because they all had, like, history together, because they were all, like, teens at the same high school and whatnot. So you felt a lot of their backstories and their, like, troubles intertwining. Whereas in this, it's like, Jacob has his own problems, Riley has her own problems, and Olivia has her own problems, but these don't really intersect outside of conversation.
Yeah,
And so,
I can see
it
that
feels
more,
like these are just separate points on a map instead of it being like a web of intrigue, I guess. But once again, it's still not bad. It's still like a 7 out of 10. Like, that's still pretty good. Like, I don't feel like I wasted my time or money.
I'm good. I was happy we were able to wrap it up, you know?
Yeah, and we wrapped it up with like 8 minutes to spare, even though we started late because of the Obra Dinn tier list that we did.
For sure. Yeah.
So yeah, all right. Well, that's that. Obviously, I hope you feel better soon. Today's Sunday, obviously, so tomorrow I'm back to work. Next Sunday, hypothetically, we're supposed to be starting fucking 13 Sentinels. I think we're gonna be doing a little bit of a pause on 13 Sentinels, because obviously there's like other stuff that I want to do in the meantime. I think what we're gonna do, and I have no idea how long this is gonna take, but I think we're gonna do Tangle Tower, obviously, because that's I've been fucking jonesing to show you that for a while, and that one should only be like 2, maybe 3, like weekends, like Sunday streams. Then we're gonna do what was your thing? It was like something Babel.
Guidebook, yeah, to Babel or something.
Guidebook to Babel. We're gonna be doing that, and you're obviously gonna be playing that. It'll be like what we did with God, what was that furry story game? Beacon Pines. Beacon Pines.
Beacon Pines, yeah.
So it's gonna be like Beacon Pines, where you're gonna be playing it, and then I'll just be streaming it through Parsec from you. And then after that, I did want to do Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Apparently, that is very similar in length, where it should be only like 2 to 3 streams. And then we'll get into 13 Sentinels, which will be about 40 to 50 streams.
Wow. Time
Right.
I have to. I was gonna check the time to complete for that. Oh, it's like 8 hours. Yeah. Okay, so it's relatively short.
What, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes?
No, a Guidebook of Babel. I didn't actually check, but it seemed like the type to be kind of shorter.
I think all 3 of these games are of similar length and content, so it should be fine. But yeah, that's the plan. Once again, I sincerely hope we can wrap up Ace Attorney 4 at some point so we can move on to Pokemon Coliseum. My plan was essentially to kind of get near the end of Pokemon Coliseum before we get to 13 Sentinels, because I just really don't want 2 long series to be like dramatically overlapped like that, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, cool. Well, that's a stream.
Right.
I'm willing to end early if you are.
Yeah, I think this was good. Things wrapped up good time.
All right, lovely.
All right.
Well, you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm gonna try to chillax before work tomorrow. So, ciao.
Sounds good. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Cut him off. Hold on. Anyway, I liked it. There were some issues with it, but because I thought, what is it? OXENFREE 1's ending, because normally I don't like sad endings, but OXENFREE's 1 ending left the story at a really... It was good. It was good how it happened. But this also makes me feel pretty good, too. Of course, some of the other stuff annoyed me, but, you know, it is what it is, and it's not my game, so I can't, like, resolve any of the issues that I have with it. But yeah, that was the end of the OXENFREE franchise. I had watched the first one, and then I showed it to Zach, and then we experienced OXENFREE 2 together for the first time. So, anyway, thank you, Mike, for hanging out with me, along with anyone else who hopped on. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, and see you next time. Okay, bye.